All right, what is up? Welcome to Sporter Kings. My name is Tim Cram with Brian the Grizzly. Brian Man's gonna be joining us in a little bit. What's up, man?
What up, Brandon? Hey, what's up, guys? Man, dude, that was something else. I can't wait to talk about Loki.
Oh boy, we got Road to Wisdom, which is Danny, part of the Chaos Central guys over there. Let the captain begin.
Danny says he's been falling asleep during all the episodes. He hates.
Oh my god! I mean, this episode maybe I get it, but
I mean, this episode was something. I don't know. Parts of it I like. There's parts that I don't like.
I'll say right off the bat, it looked gorgeous. I'll give it that. Their spaghetti dissolve thing, it's pretty awesome. I think that's really cool looking.
I'm glad it changed scenes.
No, you're gonna think that.
So hey, we weren't all in the same room like they had budget cuts. So hey,
Brandon
all in the basement.
Yeah. So I got a poll up on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If you like Loki so far. I didn't say just specifically this episode, but just so far, because this is it. This is
it's the
second to last, Yep. So next week is the end. And then yeah. So I'm kind of curious to see where it goes, but yeah.
No, I mean, they kind of tell you what everything they've shown us so far. They told us what was going on before. They've all said, "Hey, this is what's going to happen," and then they show you exactly what they said is going to happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is the Matrix episode. There's like, there is no spoon, there is no temp pad. I'm the temp pad. Like,
I didn't think about that. There is no spoon. That's fine. Like Dr. Mies, it was just a filler episode. Yeah. I mean, I know we're gonna get into it when Brian Man shows up, but usually I'm not. I hate when like shows start and end in the same spot, because to me that's like filler, like he learned how to do one thing, but ultimately it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal of that one thing.
No, I mean it's a huge thing, but hey, Danny,
what's up? So the man's talking crap and giving us money.
Hey, that's the best way to do
it. Just straight NyQuil.
It's hard arguing with him, right?
It was filler. I'll give it that. A filler episode is where it ends is where it started, and you don't get much in between. Like nothing in the episode ultimately mattered besides one part. And if there's one little thing is a new thing on the second to last episode, then it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like and it makes it a filler.
Well, see, the temporal aura only worked if you had the Kang variant, so it doesn't even make sense necessarily.
I think about that. Yeah, they technically didn't have everyone.
Yeah, without the Kang variant, you don't have enough, and it doesn't make sense. So they have to explain that to me. So
that is a good one. I didn't even think about that. But
this is all about the jet ski. That's all this was about.
It really was. It really was. All right, man. Here, what we got for you? Appreciate for
Danny.
Holy shit, that is crazy good.
That was gonna be
bonkers. There you go. Or this one too.
Oh my god! Wow!
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And I think with that that super chat, I think we hit our first $100 on the channel.
We did it, guys.
That was it. You brought us over that hump. I think Danny was the first first chat too. So
yep, he might.
So appreciate it. Professor Fan Film, what is up?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. The only thing was the cliffhanger ending, but it's the same cliffhanger ending
that we had from this episode. Yeah. I had some problems before, and I'm like, it's good because I enjoy Loki for me. But is it good because it was good content? I don't know if it was good content, man.
I think so. I mean, I think majority of the people because I watched Den of Nerds. He says he's digging it. Star Wars Theory. He says he's digging it.
This
A few other
episode?
people. Not this episode. This is before this episode. But overall, the show overall, John Campius, I think said he's digging it. He says he's like this season more than season 1, which is crazy.
We all know John Campion don't have good taste.
Yeah, sometimes, man. Sometimes it takes.
like, come on, man.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
And Kyle, if they replace King with Doom, how would that go at this point?
You couldn't. You had to do it before this stuff.
Wow.
I think you had to do it.
I think I was watching the Dre Max show earlier today, like on my way home, and he was talking about this because everyone's talking about the Marvel is in chaos and it's in shambles and they're losing their mind and stuff, and I don't think it's that bad. But one thing he did say was like, just do what DC did and just endure, just stick it through and tell the story, and then if you want to move on, then move on. But yeah, at this point, I think you just
it's because he's not the hero. I think that helps out a lot.
Yeah,
and I think he's going to be, everything's going to come out and it's going to be okay. I do believe that, but because he's a villain, I think you can withstand a little bit more. It's harder if he's like the king carrying everything. So
yeah, and Marvel does the same thing they do with majority of their villains and kill them off. So we'll see. And I mean, they're still talking about reboots. Ultimately, you can always.
I don't
do
think
that
we
later.
last 4 more years. I think we get 3 years and then everything's rebooted anyway.
Okay, we'll see. Yeah, because 2024, 2025 is when
2025 is the first one. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, when they can technically recast like the X-Men, right? All the Fox people.
2025, yeah.
Is it? Yeah. So, and before Anzo said, "Can't wait to hear the capping for this episode." I don't know if you'll be here.
Not
much
this
about
point,
it,
man. Before you, so I was sitting here and Danny said what he said. I was like, I don't know how everyone else is gonna feel about this, but I mean, I didn't fall asleep, but I was waiting for something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for something to happen, and nothing. There are times where I was looking at my phone, like I know exactly what's going on. I was looking at my phone, like, okay, it's fine. It's nothing like I'm not gonna say it's horrible, but just didn't take my interest. It didn't pique any of my interest. And you know what? I didn't care if Sylvie was there or not.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, and then she had the ring the whole time. Come on, man.
Or with her little temp.
Her little temp. Yeah, with the ring because he stole it from Human Remains.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Loki, I know who you are. I just don't care because I'm the most selfish being ever. Yeah, you are. More selfish than Loki.
Really?
Ugh.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like, yeah. I would like to say we're gonna get into it. I don't get into it because I was like, I'm like, is that really selfish though? I'm like,
she said she was.
No, her, but not Loki. Sylvie, yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, that second clip, nah.
Oh my god.
I want to see if this is going to be another landing they don't stick.
I think they're going to stick the landing. I think this penultimate one was not good.
No,
it wasn't great. I think they'll do better on episode 6 than they did for 5.
I think so. Look, I mean, I think Loki season 1 was really good. I'm enjoying season 2. This last one wasn't the best. I get what they're trying to do, but you could have done it. If Loki just needs to realize who he really is, I was like, you didn't need to spend an hour doing that shit.
He had to become Neo. This is his Neo episode.
Yep.
This is what this is. He's Neo. Look at you.
There is no PVA. Says me, Chris Anzo are waiting to destroy y'all about prequels.
No, y'all. He's not ready for this.
Nothing happening. It's fucking so you sit around and talk for an hour.
No, Danny has one leg to stand on.
Sorry.
The lightsaber battles are better. Lightsaber
100%.
battles and prequels are better. They have entire it's what Disney's doing. They're going to this new. They all film it in England, so they have this place where they can do all those things. And they say a lot of the problems they had because they filmed Ahsoka in L.A., so they didn't have the camera angles that they are necessary to do all the things they need to do with lightsaber battle. They said that was really a big part of it. So now they're going to be filming everything else now in England, and this special part that they own everything, so they can do all these things and be more concentrated on the lightsaber battles. So, but I think that's the one thing Danny has.
Yeah.
They're better there. I mean, Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, all that stuff is so much better than the originals.
Yeah. I mean,
the story is better than the originals, though.
What's that?
The story is better than the original. It's better in the originals.
In the yeah. But like these who is it? Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, like them spending like months and months like perfecting like the choreography in that Mustafar lightsaber battle and the details of little things. I mean, I can't argue that is hands down the best lightsaber battle in all of Star Wars. Like they were moving, they knew it so much and so well, and they were moving so quick that people thought they were speeding it up. And it was like, no, that's just how badass these two actors are and how much they got into it. And then the Darth Maul one is cool. The actual fight itself was kind of but it looked cool because Darth Maul was a badass.
Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn, I still say it's probably my top 3 of all lightsaber battle. Still,
I'll put it up there. But then also like there was somebody I was watching years ago and said like it would make sense that the prequels would have better lightsaber fights because they're all trained. After the prequels, and then into the originals, fucking 900-year Yoda is gonna teach like Luke how to fight. It's like, yeah, so the fights got a little less good. And by the end, I think I don't even want to talk about the sequels, but
no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we can all agree on. Sequels, no.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll give it that. I'll give you that without any battle. The fights are way cooler. But
that's it. But the story, I think, is still better. And I'm sorry. Was it which one was the one? I don't know. Empire Strikes Back is still probably one of my favorite things I've ever seen.
Yeah. It still is. I know that's what Putin's cat was saying. But man, dude, thank you again for the $5, man. Again, talking trash and giving money.
But he starts a great conversation.
We got it. Yeah, we got to do that. I'm one for sure. I do want to do that. The prequels and originals and stuff like that.
No, I want to do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Just like name the time and place. I'm ready. I'll have my whole outfit on. I'll start force choking people. Let's go.
Episode 3 is top 2 for me. Episode 3, half of it is okay.
Yeah, the bottom back half is stupid.
The front half. I was like the front half because the back half is
the lightsaber battle is cool, but then everything that happened after that lightsaber battle is stupid.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the reason
half of it was not good.
Yeah.
So it's okay because it's up and down like everything else in the prequels.
Yeah. But man, the Clone Wars, that's bad. It's been a few years since I watched it. During COVID, I watched all of them. We went through same thing with the Lord of the Rings. Watched all the Lord of the Rings. And Erica never watched the Revenge of the Sith. And because she gave up midway through Clone Wars, so like she watched it and she's like, that one's okay, but the other ones are bad. Yeah, that's about right. Darth Maul 2 for me. Far as fight or Darth Maul is 2. Number 2 for him as fights. The music enhances the scene. The music changes that scene. That music makes that scene awesome.
But it's the scene, but not the movie. It's the scene.
Scene.
They have some of the coolest scenes.
Yeah, some really cool scenes. Yeah, because I mean, you got to figure like an hour before that when they were in the stupid submarine thing. That was not good.
Like, what are you doing? What are we doing here, guys?
Yeah. The absolute best saber clash was Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn on Tatooine. It was an intense 30 seconds. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
But Obi-Wan then took that and just killed. The fact that he killed Darth Maul so fast in Clone Wars, it's just, he's like, oh yeah, I got this.
New Hope is boring.
So
No
if
way.
New Hope is born, then we never would have got anything else.
Yeah.
Come on,
New Hope is Star Wars.
Yeah.
New Hope is Star
Wars. There is no Star Wars without that beginning.
Yeah. I would say New Hope is the best George Lucas directed movie.
Okay.
I will give him that because he directed The New Hope and he directed all the prequels.
Yeah.
So, Empire and Return were not George Lucas didn't direct those. So, and I'm kind of glad.
Empire Strikes Back is still unbelievable, guys. I don't care. It's so good. The greatest villain of all time. And that's the thing. You talk about you talk about the prequels. You can't do anything without the greatest villain of all. He's it. You type Google right now. Everyone, take your Google out. Say type greatest villain of all time in movies. Darth Vader is the number one guy who's gonna come up. So it doesn't matter what character you guys got. He's the best character. Yeah. We have all the originals, and before it got hokey, all of it made sense. I mean, the only problem I have is a little incest, but we didn't know that was going on at the time.
Yeah, he needs to change that out of the movie.
It changed everything else. Yeah,
I know, right? But also, it's like I kind of blame the prequels on why Kylo Ren was the way he was, because Kylo Ren, the way he was all like whiny and like he threw little temper tantrums. That was because Anakin was like that. It was like, I don't want to know Darth Vader was a little whiny little kid. They're like, I can't play with my tongue. It was like, it was like he kind of making the baddest villain not look cool when he was a little kid. We got what's up, Matt Film Show. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry for not going on here a lot. Just started going to work again, but happy to be here tonight with y'all opinion on Loki season 2 so far. Well, now, man, we get it, man. Work, it is what it is.
You have to wait about 20 minutes to find out our opinion on Loki.
Yeah, as soon as Brandon comes in, we'll start talking about
jump
Loki.
Right in it. Yeah, we'll jump right in.
Yeah. So, but if you go look through the comments, we kind of agree with some of the comments from Brandon Davis. So, Kyle said, Empire Sith Return top 3. I'll say Empire Return, and I actually do like Sith a lot just because of the saber fight.
Because it's so amazing.
Yeah, it was epic, but it's hard. I would do probably Sith and New Hope kind of tied for that third spot.
I will give Sith the nod for my number 3 and New Hope number 4. But that means 3 of mine are the original. 3 of my top 4 are still the original.
Yeah. Loki was okay. Season 1 dragged at the end.
At the end was the best part of Loki season 1. Jonathan Majors. I think this is my problem with this. I think Jonathan Majors is the only thing that's saving Loki season 2. Jonathan Majors is such a good actor, such details that he does, and it's amazing when you watch it. And when you watch it again, it's even better. So I think that's probably another reason why I kind of felt like this was a little bit boring, because Jonathan Majors wasn't in it.
With this one. Yeah.
That's part of my problem.
Yeah. Him as he remains was great. He was like, that door opens and he's just eating an apple, just chilling. It was like, that was awesome.
He was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. I already knew you're going to be here.
Everything that you've done is the path that I already put out for you.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That was awesome.
Yeah. Should I force choke this dude for the episode 3 hate?
You can try. What?
That one episode to be called "Send in the Clones." that'd be kind of funny.
The clones.
New Hope extremely overrated. Facts.
I'll tell you this. You know what? Then you'll get nothing else.
Yeah.
How about that? If it was overrated, then I guess it wasn't that good, huh?
Yeah.
Then we don't need to have any other Star Wars.
I mean, it changed the genre of like Dune kind of created the genre of the the space opera.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars perfected it, and Star Wars like took it to another level of popular,
He
like
was like,
pop
"Oh,
culture.
it wasn't as good." Did you see the graphics? I'm like, it was in the 70s, bro.
Yeah.
It was literally 50 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as this one. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And
That's what
I
we got
think
right
that's
now?
like a problem that a lot of times like people like talk about like movies, just any movie. It's like it's not as good, but it's like yeah, I mean, but you're also looking at it through the lens of like 50 years, later. So like yeah, don't get me. It's corny, it's cheesy, like all hell, but that's part of what makes it like good and great. It was like just the corniness. At the end when they all like look at each other and the music's playing and they got the medals and they all do the stupid look at each other like, it's like it's awesome. That's so stupid.
Like you want to go and go.
Yeah,
Like everyone's
yeah, yeah. But
well, I think people forget, like, it's 1977. It was literally 45 years ago. And you're
Yeah.
trying to compare it to something that was made within 10 years. Like, no,
yeah.
it's not the same technology. And they created it from nothing. It gets points for that.
Yeah. There's I forgot what documentary I was watching. This is a while ago, and they were talking about I believe what number was it? I forgot whatever number was it, but Lucas was known to build things. He goes, no, I want a small version of like the canyon kind of the little ditch thing in on the Starship, the Death Star. And people were like, no, we can do that in post and this and that. And he's like, well, how much is it going to cost? They're like, oh, it's going to cost the same as your sports car. He's like, that's it. He goes, let's fucking do it. It's like he was so much about being practical, at that time, and it sucks because like years later when he did the re-release and threw in all the random CGI, that I hated that he did that. It was like, that was so annoying. He's like, yeah, we got CGI technology now. Let's put a screaming, alien dude in Jabba's palace in episode 3. I was like,
why?
What? And like he's like screaming. You see like his like console like dangling in the back and spit coming out. I'm like, come on, what are we doing? But, and then they stick out like a sore thumb too.
He's not the best for everyone. Oh, he's the best for everyone who's not wrong. Yeah, I said it.
Who's that? Oh, for
Darth Vader is the best villain of all time.
Yeah, I think he's on pretty much everyone's list.
It literally is him and Joker.
And Joker. Yeah.
It's literally it.
Yeah. Have you seen Maleficent 2? The queen in that is pure evil. She can give Vader some go. Nah.
No. Vader would force choke the hell out of her and throw her into out of the lock. The airlock.
Yeah, right. To be fair, Darth Maul could be crazy, but they definitely have that up. And another reason why the sequels suck. It was like you had one of the coolest characters, somebody who can actually hold their own against like Darth Vader, as in like badassness, and you kill him. It's like I was like, ugh.
Hey, exactly what Poop said. Vader, then Legends Joker. That's it.
I was a Joker in general because
Vader, Joker, Scar. Best villains ever.
And then Dane said, here are some comments. Here are your comments in one letter. Z. So what do people have against Loki?
Danny just doesn't like it, man. That's just what it is. Danny just doesn't like it. That's not his thing.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. That was gangster. The path I laid out for you.
It was so cold. I was like, what he did in that finale. I don't know if you could ever do that again, but if they do capture that type of essence next week, we're going to end up saying Loki season 2 was a success too.
I kind of I hope they bring him back somehow. I don't know how, or if they're going to figure it out or what, but if they can bring back
He Who Remains,
He Who Remains, or a badass version of Kang, because Victor Timely ain't badass like that, but
no, I mean, he's there.
He's there.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe he like absorbs some energy and becomes like, the king or a badass king.
Like Highlander, there can only be one.
Yeah. Some of the spaghetti from other kings going to him, and I don't know.
That sounds real bad.
I know. You turn around, he's just like eating. He's like, huh?
Oh man.
Said Brian, every episode isn't going to be a home run. Although 6 episodes, they should be home runs. But it was.
But this was a filler. That's just what it was. I mean,
It was,
when
yeah.
you only have 6 episodes, you have to hit each one. I feel like, and this one was not a hit, but you know what? Especially because it's the one right before the end. This is the one that sets up your finale. As of right now, there's nothing epically going on that wasn't happening in episode 4.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. If we basing it on FX, the Last Jedi wins. Get out. No, that never wins for any reason.
Where's that meme right now? Start arguing. Someone comes and says Last Jedi, we all come together like, oh shit.
We hate you now. The emotion for New Hope is crazy. No one said it wasn't good. It's overrated. Dark Knight is far better than Begins. Doesn't matter if the movie was first. That's true. I saw somebody else was saying something like that too. Yeah, you're not wrong that the first one isn't the but the first one is always has to do well enough where
Brandon will argue that Begins is better than.
I know.
I don't think he's right, but yeah.
And Brandman loves Begins. He really thinks it's good.
I was like, okay.
It said no one disses Empire. It was made a long time ago. It's because of a better movie and with the hype. It is.
But it started. Understand, New Hope started it. There would be nothing else without New Hope. New Hope kept people. Everyone thought this was going to be a bust. They saw New Hope and it broke copy box numbers. Like everyone, box office was broken because of this. So it can't suck. And it's the beginning of something epic.
Yeah,
I'm not here to argue with you and say Empire Strikes Back is not the better film. That would just be ludicrous. but
yeah,
to say the New Hope is not good, I put it 4th.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Right there at 4. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. It's definitely it's corny, it's cheesy, and they go a lot darker in episode 2 or episode 4 and 5. Or
5 and 6.
6. Sorry, I hate that thing. Yeah, episode 5 and 6 is definitely darker and more of a adult vibe because the first one was very kiddie, but yeah, that's what it was made for. He said it was made for between 8 to 14-year-old. That's where his target was at. So
hey, I was there for it.
No, you weren't. Yeah, you weren't. 70 something, 78. When did it come out? 76.
No, first time I saw Star Wars,
yeah.
I was 8.
Yeah, about that age. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
CGA in his new toy.
Let that
live. I don't mind it. He just he goes, I want to re-release it, but I want to put CGI in everywhere. And it stuck out like a sore thumb. It was so bad. And you could tell exactly when he did it. There's a random dinosaur creature walking. I'm like, what? Why? Why is that thing there? Yeah.
That's funny. That's exactly.
Yeah. Let's put Jabba over a fat Italian actor in episode 4.
Oh man, I got you.
No. Yeah. Take Joker and Zod over him. Michael Rosenbaum, Luther, Freddy Krueger.
First off, Darth Vader would kill all of them. Only one who'd be smart enough would be Joker. Zod, man.
But also think of popularity is you go to majority of normies and you're like, oh, who's gonna win, Zod or Darth Vader? I guarantee a lot of people were like, who's Zod?
Who's Zod?
Yeah.
How bad are you?
Yeah. Everybody, even if you don't want to know, who Darth Vader is. But Michael Rosenbaum Luther was awesome. But he was a CW kitty.
Exactly. He's I do enjoy him, but he's not Darth Vader.
Yeah.
You say Darth Vader, it's a feeling that comes around. The dude had his own theme song as he walked.
Yeah.
He's as bad as Shaft. Freddy
Krueger might be a decent one, but he's part of that monster kind of.
He became almost, kind of just it became very campy, very not scary, almost a joke in itself. That's
it took
never
a couple of movies, but yeah,
that never happened with Darth Vader. He's never a joke. There's no joke. If he's the joke, I don't know what the punchline is. It's you getting killed.
Yeah, so you're
That's
not
the punch.
breathing. Hannibal Lecter is up there.
I do.
I
I agree.
can see them. He's definitely
I
up
agree.
there. You know, because it's also like how many times can people like repeat lines and stuff like that? You know, definitely Hannibal Lecter has a lot of, you know, quotes that people say.
Agreed.
So, well. So just because something is first doesn't mean it's the best. The first Rocky is the best in the franchise. I can name more if you want. I know you do too. He goes,
It
Captain
doesn't even
America.
matter, though.
You know,
But it doesn't matter.
America.
It's not just I didn't say it's the best. I say it's top 4. I literally named 3 other ones that are better, but it's 2, 3, 2. Well, no, it's not 2, 3. It's 5, 6,
6. Yeah,
3, 1.
3, and then
Yeah, like I'm not saying they're saying it's
Oh.
the best, but it's good.
3,
It's
4.
so good that it's still, you know, epic.
Yeah. You know, but I agree. Like Captain America: First Avenger wasn't good, but also like a lot of like Batman already has a built-in fan base. Captain America wasn't the first Marvel movie, and people already knew where it was going somewhere. So like because I didn't like Captain America: First Avenger, I kind of started appreciating it more as the more I watched it, but it's still not my favorite out of the 3. But it was leading up to the movie, you know, the Avengers. So I was kind of like, okay, cool, whatever. Let's move on to the real thing. Where Star Wars was like,
it began it.
Never, yeah.
There's nothing before it.
Yeah, a time when nerds were like not cool and always picked on, and then they pull out this, where it's like a movie for the nerds that everyone loved. But even Rocky, the first Rocky is the best movie. I would give it to number 2. I'll go 2 and then 1. Number 2 is best.
2 is the best. Yes.
But you know what? Like Brian said though, without number 1, you wouldn't get number 2. Number 1 created it and put enough hype into it. But
I wonder if they're ranking them. Rocky 1 usually is the number one that when they're ranking them. I enjoy 2 better, but I'm pretty sure when you look at ranks for the Rocky movies, how do they rank?
I wouldn't be surprised if 2 is on a lot of lists as number 1. And he said, he goes, Brandon said, I'm not talking about the terms of power. I'm speaking in terms of ruthlessness. Michelle Pfeiffer character was straight evil. She was trying to commit genocide. Almost killed her husband.
No, that's evil. But but except he did commit genocide because he blew up a planet.
Yeah.
Like what are y'all talking about? Like he did it.
Yeah. To people he knew. Like he knew the I can't think of his name. But Leia's, adopted dad. He knew him like for years, So and then he did it in front of her. He goes, "Oh, you're gonna be the last one of your kind." Boom. Blew up your planet.
So Rocky is a 92. So it's literally the number one.
Number 1, yeah.
I like Rocky 2 better though, but whatever.
Rocky 4 is number 1.
No, well, okay, it's actually ranked. Creed is number 1. Rocky is number 2. Creed 3 is number 3. Creed 2 is 4.
See,
they have Rocky 4 in front of Rocky 2.
Rocky 2. Rocky 4 is awesome. That's why I was like, that's what I'm trying to think. I was like, damn, we might need to do like a tier list of all the Rocky movies because there's so many now. But there's a good argument if
you could change, we all could change. That's why I need Danny on here so we can get him to change.
But does Creed count though? Because it's not really about Rocky. It's about Adonis.
Adonis, yeah.
So
we all know the worst one is Rocky 5. There's no doubt.
Oh. The last episode, like Loki beats Mando season 3.
This last
Mando season 3 at least ended well. Besides that, the last 2 episodes I think were good, and everything else was kind of boring. I guess. Yeah, but also there's a lot of other issues going on with that you know, than well, here real quick. I know everyone's still talking about this. Did you watch the Pandaverse, the South Park Pandaverse episode
Oh
special that
my
just came out,
god.
where
Yeah.
they go in hard on
Catherine
KK.
Kennedy.
They
Oh
go in
my
hard on
god.
Catherine Kennedy.
You can't just be like, take someone to hell, man. Just
it was that was a great special. It's like an hour long, you know. It's like I think they're like fifth special, I think. That they do. And it was great. It was great. Wow, they made all the South Park boys like women of color. Like, because I think you had like 3 black women and an Asian woman, right? I believe that's what it was.
yeah.
But that was awesome. That was so good. But so like a lot of people are just going in on it, but also it was like no one's like the people that are going in like, oh yeah, they look at KK, everyone hates KK, blah blah blah, you know, she sucks. But I'm like, you know, they were also making fun of like these fanboys who like send in 100, you know, death threat letters and do it was like you're Cartman in this scenario. Like you never want to be Cartman, you know, you never want to agree with Cartman, you know, so it's like that's you know, like, yeah, they're saying KK sucks for doing what she does because it sucks, but also the extreme side of that is also sucky. So, but no one's
You don't
talking.
ever
Like,
want to be on either side, though. You never want to be
Yeah.
too far on the left or too far on the right. That's just
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, if you over pander, then it gets annoying for everybody, you know. But then also the people who like send in a million death threats and make 100 YouTube videos, like they were literally making fun of you right now. You know, you're making a video talking about this. I'm like, you're part of the problem that they're saying. You know, you're the Cartman of this all. You know, and it's like, and I go on YouTube and I see all these videos about it, but I'm like, but they're also making fun of you. You know that, right? You know, it's like, but they're so blind to this.
They're like,
rage and
nah.
hate. Yeah, yeah. You know, but it was like Carmen's never the good guy. Like, understand that, you know, from right off the bat. So you never want to agree with Cartman. So yeah, but that was pretty good. Rocky 2 overrated. Oof. See, 2 is just a continuation. No emotion except for the wife coma thing. Oh man,
What are you talking about, man? When she says, "Hey, Rocky, win, doom, win."
Yeah.
You get the montage. Doom, 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 doom.
Rocky
I'm like, man,
is always great.
whew, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I might have to skip around a little bit.
I was like, yeah, while we were talking, all of this stuff was coming in. I was like,
I know.
we're missing.
I know. I can't stop. The scene where Rocky and Mickey comes by, the Rocky screams through his door, then runs down the street, shakes Mickey's hand. You will cry. What was that from Rocky 4?
Which when
Rocky comes by and Rocky screams through his door, then runs down the street and shakes Mickey's hand. I don't remember what, because they all kind of blur together after a while. And I haven't watched them in a while.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Let us know which one that one's from. Star Trek the motion picture was the first, but the Wrath of Khan was the best. Yo, thanks for liking the stream. Over on Facebook, I think. Appreciate it. Khan was good. You know, but also all these that you're kind of bringing up are not the first ever in their thing. You know, Star Trek was already a thing before it was a movie. You know, exactly. Batman was already a thing and had a built-in fan base. You know, Rocky, that would probably be the closest one.
That's the only one that makes sense with his argument.
Yeah, but also, I mean, most people think number 1 is probably the best. You know, you even brought up the stats, so you know, mine's the Creeds of it all. Is a hot take? I think Creed movies are better despite Rocky being first. That's not a hot take at all, man.
No, I think it's a lot of people, especially like people of color, are always going to say, I can really, you know, understand. I feel that one. And it's emotion because everyone has like parental trauma and all that stuff. So, and the anger from it too is so many good things, so many good parts of it that are just awesome. So,
yeah.
I love Creed. I bought all of them. As a matter of fact, I have 2 copies. Matter of fact, I think at the end of the year, what we're going to end up doing is I'm going to pull all my movies out. Hopefully, I move by then, but I'll pull all my movies out, and whatever doubles I have, I'm going to give away.
That's not
we'll
bad.
do an episode and just
I
give
have
away.
a handful of doubles as well. I think I have a random Simpsons season, and I think I have a few other doubles. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, because here at Spoiler Kings, we believe in physical media. So I will send you physical disc. I think I have like 3 or 4 from this year alone.
I'll be the.
I know I have an extra. I have an extra
extra.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I have an extra Creed. I believe I have an extra John Wick. Just because I keep on buying the same stuff over and over. Oh, I don't know if I have that, and then I realized, oh yeah, I did have it the whole time.
Yeah. Maybe the last show of the year, because that's the 28th after Christmas,
and then we'll just give away whatever extras we got. Going to you guys.
Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. I'm gonna have to skip around because we are super late. What's up, Travis? You like to party? Is the topic things that made you cry? In that case, when Balky gives cousin Larry the Christmas quote in Perfect Strangers. I know. I know Perfect Strangers. I love Perfect Strangers. I don't remember that. I have to look that back up. And I'm sure it's like one of those things that like once I see it, I'm like, oh yeah. But that show was great. That show was super great.
Guys, I am a Lion King person. This is just what it is. Mufasa was down and Simba came and tried to make him move and he put his paw over his head and he was like under his dad. Breaks me down. Thinking about it right now. I'm starting to tear up. Like, oh my God. It's like one of the hardest scenes for me. I skip over it all the time. I can't watch it. It hurts so much. And the thought I think about my dad and I think about my kids and having to deal with that. Can you imagine me being the Mufasa? Oh, no, dude. It's over.
Skip. Fast forward. Go from the stampede to Timon and Pumbaa.
Exactly. Let's go. Kuna Matata. Yeah. Let's go.
Kyle said Freddie got campy in movies were meh. Same could get said about Star Wars.
But never Darth Vader. Star Wars did, but never Darth Vader.
Yeah. Yeah, because by the time the camp came in, you're into the prequels, you're into the sequels, kind of stuff. He did win an Oscar for Rocky, so that's probably why it's mentioned as the best.
And he wrote it. He wrote it. He did everything. All that was
the movie itself was like an underdog kind of just movie, because it was like super low budget and all that stuff. So yeah. T2 better than T1.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
T2 T2 might be one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't mean better for sure. We're not saying it means better. I'm just saying
I've not ranked it number 1.
Yeah. Not that it means better, but it needs to be good enough, where people love it and do like it, because otherwise you're not going to get a sequel.
Yeah. Like we've never said it's the best one. I said it's 4.
I would say it's the most nostalgic for sure. Like when I watch A New Hope, it's just like it reminds me of like sitting with my grandfather and watching it and stuff like that. But I think it hits that feels. But he goes, "Oh, you're right about blow up the planet." Yeah.
He genocide. He killed everybody. Oh yeah, I know you. I know everyone who came from this planet. Death.
Yeah.
Done. He didn't care about no. He was talking to his own people.
Yeah, I know.
I changed it, sir.
That needs to be one of your videos about changing.
Oh man. I'm just gonna go to people try to change them. I go to chill. Like, let's change this recast.
Oh yeah.
That would be hilarious. Everyone would be like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, right.
You agree with what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. The Mando season 3 was a big middle finger to the fans.
No, it was all KK. That was all KK.
I think it was, like because they forced Favreau to bring back in Grogu and do a lot of things that he didn't want. So it just it sucks. It sucks. But a lot of it was quick. It ended well though. I would give it that. The last couple episodes were pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But gotta bounce. Y'all take care. Take it easy.
Danny. Thank you.
Appreciate
man.
it.
I love when you come in. I love arguing with you. Gotta do this. Look, Tank, you gotta set it up.
Yes.
I figure out ways to be everywhere, no matter what. You gotta set it up.
Well, we'll get it. We'll get it for sure. Well, now that we got Thanksgiving coming up pretty soon, I'm gonna have that whole like weekend off. So I think I'm going to see Wish. I bought tickets to go see it on Wednesday.
That's a good day.
Yeah,
that's a good day.
It's like the day before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So
the biggest.
I'm pretty excited about it. I think
day of the year. It's the biggest going out day of the year.
I know. Messed that up. Best of worst was that
5?
Best
the
of
first
best to worst.
Creed?
No, 5 was not. 5 sucked.
Yeah, the worst.
Creed 4, Rocky, Creed 3, 6.
Creed 5 is the worst.
Yeah,
there's no way. What's his name? Tommy? What was his name? He was the worst.
Yeah.
They're fighting outside the bar.
That was so bad. God.
What? This is what we doing, guys?
Yeah. Said Rocky 5 was the one with the black guy fighter, and ESPN had the fake.
Yeah, that was at the beginning because he was killing.
Oh yeah. And they said South Park lets me down. Lets me down.
Never.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, never lets me down.
Yeah.
It was good. It was funny. I said when Mickey gives him the cuff link in VI. VI is 6, right?
No, V. So in 5, I get you.
Yeah, I got you.
But Mickey dies in 4.
Yeah, right. Because 5 is the one where he brings his son. His son's older, right? Like what's his name is it's older now.
And that's the Tommy Show Guns or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
It was so bad. But no, when Mickey dies in 4, or does he die in 3? Because it's 3 because Apollo has to take over training him.
Yeah.
Apollo has to take over training because Mickey dies.
Was that 3?
I believe so. Because Apollo dies in 4.
Mm. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Then Apollo dies. Yeah. So man, I need to watch
3,
that.
3 is when Mickey dies.
Yeah. I'll watch all that again. See. Bro, I said Rocky 2 is better. Tink in the first is overrated.
Sheesh. So Rocky 2 is better, Tank, and the first is overrated. Sheesh.
Yeah. Overrated. Rocky 1 is overrated. I know you're not saying that because Rocky 1 is not overrated.
It's literally one of the best movies.
It is one. Like if you need to get hyped, like if like you're training for whatever, you watch Rocky. Eye of the Tiger. Well, Eye of the Tiger got ruined for me because they played that shit. That was my like high school song. I play that shit all the fucking time. Kyle said physical media all day. F Best Buy.
Yeah, F Best Buy gang.
Target too. Target. I go to Target and they got nothing, man. They're not getting any movies. I went through 3 yesterday. Nothing, man. I saw 1 copy of like Talk to Me. It wasn't even the 4K. Like Walmart's got a bunch of steelbooks now, which is awesome.
I know.
And
did you see that? I couldn't believe it.
Walmart might be the spot to go if you want a lot of physical media. And shit, that's about it. Because Target's getting rid of it, and Best Buy.
It's hard. Even Amazon doesn't have steelbooks. They have all 4K movies, but they don't have steelbooks.
Yeah, some do. Not many. They don't have like a big collection of it. All right, let's skip. Sorry. Stallone nominated for 3 Oscars, but never won. Okay, that's what I thought. No more Roman letters. I always sucked at Roman life.
Of course, Brandon likes. I like the one with Tommy in the street fight. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was.
You're the only one. There's
yeah.
no one else in the world that'll say that.
It said the Rocky where ESPN video fight was the worst one. Yeah, that was 5 then. Yeah, right, 5.
The ESPN was that
like
5 or wasn't that? Well, one when that's Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, then there's Rocky Balboa, which I guess would be considered 6, right?
Yeah, I think that's Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa, okay. Yeah, that's the one where his son is older.
No, this is because Rocky Balboa is the one with Antonio Carver.
Okay.
When they say, "Oh, Rocky would beat him because he's the greatest champion," Rocky would beat him in a fight.
Yeah,
and people likes Rocky Balboa.
It was that was the time when he was trying to bring back things because he did another Rambo, around the same time he did the Rocky Balboa and I remember not liking the Rambo. You know, he was too old. He was just too old for doing Rambo stuff. The Rocky made sense because he was old, and that was part of the story. Was he's an old guy and he owns the restaurant now. I think, you know, yeah. The fake fight. That's yeah. That's what it was. Because they did like Rocky in the prime, and then this other guy in his prime, and then they did like an AI fight type of thing.
And he lost, and he was like, "How?"
Yeah. Rocky Balboa sucked. Yeah, it wasn't.
It got 78 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And we got
Mr. Lofi's son. I don't feel so good. Mr. Loki. That's Loki.
Sure.
Lofi's son.
Lofi's son. Yeah, I feel so good.
What is it? Is it Lofi?
Turns into spaghetti.
Yeah.
Was it Jer or just GER? I don't think I've seen you here before, man. So welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks, man. Coming in.
Yeah. We're gonna be talking about Loki in a little bit. We're waiting for our third guy to show up.
He has 4 minutes.
Yeah, I was like,
we get to the hour mark. I'm starting.
I know. I was hoping to get it started around 30, but we're hanging out with Chad and stuff. Rocky Balboa is a film of iconic moments and quotes, but as a whole, it doesn't have the same heart as the previous films. I think, yeah, it was doing a sequel, another sequel that many years later. It's rough. I think what they did with Creed was the best way to do that kind of story, where it's like it's still in the Rocky universe and he's connected to it, but it's about another character that's connected to another character. I don't know. The whole idea behind it was really, really well done.
Mm-hmm. And be Adonis, being what's called son. Oh my God, Apollo's son. That just made so much sense. And then they just had great actors there.
Yeah,
Tessa and Felicia Rashad. Oh my God, I love Felicia Rashad.
Yeah.
Come
on. Rambo was nuts. He's like, where in the world can I find trouble? So he picked up Burma with soldiers flinging babies into pits. Rocky was, or Rambo was. Was.
He's one of the baddest, man. For real.
Yeah. I remember, so I played Warcraft a lot, World of Warcraft a lot. And I remember being in a world and one of the characters was John Rambo. And I was like, you lucky son of a bitch. How did you get that name? Because that's like, it was awesome.
It's probably his name.
I know, right? I was super, super jealous. He wrote Rocky and it won Best Picture, so it doesn't qualify him as winning an Oscar.
Okay.
Yeah. I said, my mother took me to that fourth Rambo when I was like 8. She yelled at me for not warning her.
That's like taking your 5-year-old to go see Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. I mean, did she not know Rambo 1, 2, and 3? Because I'm like, neither of those were very kid friendly. It's not like it changed over time, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, you think Stallone, you're like, oh, how bad can it be?
Yeah, real bad.
What's up, Derpy? He said Creed sucked, and Brandon, if Rocky Balboa sucked. He meant the movie, right? I don't know if that's what you're talking about, because Rocky Balboa, the movie Rocky Balboa, which is Rocky, whatever it was. I don't know if he meant the character, because Creed
Creed does not suck. Creed is amazing. That's an amazing movie. It's on so many levels.
Let me know if you're talking about the movie or the characters. Because if you're talking about the characters, I agree. You know, you can't have Creed without a Rocky. But the movie Rocky Balboa.
Creed, technically, you could have Creed without Rocky.
Yeah.
Apollo, because Apollo was already the greatest of all time at that time.
Yeah.
He was the GOAT.
Yeah, he was. Oh, he said the movie. What?
All right,
Rocky Balboa was not good. Rocky Balboa was not good.
I'm not wasting another word.
Who fights in that movie? Is there an actual even boxing fight besides the AI one?
No, they actually fight at the end.
Right? Yeah, he like trains to get back in the ring or some shit, right? He's like freaking
100 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, Rocky Balboa was horrible. I watched it when Creed 3 came on. It was just like it's just Z's. Oh man. I skipped this one. Jer said the Infinity Stones work now in TVA. Loki used them to harness radiation. Do they work in the TVA?
I haven't seen them work actually.
So well, because they reset the
power works. So, but did the power continue to work, or because you can use magic now?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Or does it? But did it change when?
Was it? I always thought it was a temporary thing while the system was rebooting.
Your magic worked.
They had magic for that little bit of time, but if
they didn't really explain it,
they didn't really.
He might be right.
If they still have if that might be right. Can you imagine like he pulls out like 2 Infinity Gauntlets?
He says, "I'm super inevitable."
Yeah.
I'm going to unsnap.
That is interesting, though. That is interesting. Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, because when Thanos, clicks his finger and who turns into like spaghetti, in Infinity War? Was it Drax turned to squares, and I think what's her name? Mantis turned to like spaghetti. Well, no, not before he gets all of it. When he tricked Gamora.
Oh, okay.
When they were still on Nowhere or whatever. Huh? Because he kind of turned her. I believe it was Mantis. He kind of snapped it, and she turned into like spaghetti. So I wonder if that's kind of a thing.
I have to see it. I mean, the only thing I can think about is Mr. Fantastic from Multiverse of Madness.
That too. Best picture goes to producer. He was nominated for writing and lost. Yeah, that sucks. First Blood was a masterpiece, but Rambo 3 has slowly become my favorite over the sequels. I gotta go back and watch it. But First Blood was very controversial too. Very controversial. All right, so that one, First Blood came from a book, so it's part of this decision. Did it? If the book, I didn't know it came from a book. It would make sense because there's a lot of politics and shit going on.
That's why Derpy's here. Because Steelers are winning in the fourth quarter.
So you feel comfortable. He loses because he proved his point of everybody wrong. He could go the distance with a fighter in his prime. He didn't lose. I mean, he was trying to win, but also
in Rocky Balboa, he goes someone when he's 150 years old. It was stupid as hell. He should have had a heart attack in the ring.
Yeah, there's no one would let that man fight up, another fighter in his prime. He was just like, no, what? Like a geriatric abuse at that point. It's like, get out of here. Yeah. The stones only work in the universe they come from. Yeah, but if they're able to use their powers because whatever security thing that dampers that is turned off or restarted or rebooted, then can you use it?
It's going to be one of those things that they can make up as they go along.
Kind of. Although I kind of want them to leave the stones alone. Like we already did that. Like we're into like bigger shit. I feel like Majors in Creed 3 is King Variant who boxes. He could say that.
That's a very good one. I like that.
Yeah, they said, remember when Thanos harnessed fire and threw it back at Tony? Yeah. That was before he had all the stones. So, what's up, Cleves? Just finished Loki. We're about to start talking about it in a second.
As soon as we get through these comments, we're starting on Loki. I've been
Turn to
trying.
riddles in the comic books along with the bubbles. Oh yeah, bubbles. That's what it was. Rocky Balboa is good. Stop it. You need to rewatch it, Tank. I'm not saying it's horrible, but it's definitely not my favorite.
It's
And I'll
definitely not believable.
probably put it towards the bottom of that list.
I like 1, 2, 3, and 4 more than I like Balboa.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. If the stones aren't from the universe, they won't work. The magic damper doesn't matter.
But since all the
Like
strands
security measures.
have all gone, all
Oh.
the strands are going everywhere. So it's like everything's intertwined. So maybe they still work.
Yeah. Like, is there a universe for even it to work in?
Or is it just gonna see all universes that's the same? That's the same.
At the time, it was a good movie. Was it though? I remember a lot of people not liking it, like right off the bat. Like Rocky Balboa.
I think a lot of people did like it because both.
Did you?
Yeah, I think a lot of people liked it.
Because I remember, like, well, a lot of people. I mean, this is before I was, talking. Before I was even like on internet, it's social media.
It's 2006, but all I know is it was totally implausible. There's no way.
Yeah.
He was like 70 years old and going against like a 25-year-old. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah. Saying, do not go and watch that movie. I'm warning you. Wait, which movie?
Rocky Balboa.
Oh, Rocky Balboa. I've seen it before. I've seen it a few times, and just the whole thing with him and his son was. I remember it just being weird,
But that was the reason why Creed, in Creed 3, Creed 2, he went back to see his son.
Yeah.
And they kind of making up. And that was the whole touching part of that.
Yeah.
He told Adonis, this is your time now.
Yeah. But it was.
Yeah, at the end, because he fought Antonio Tarver at the end. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Tarver was small too. Yeah. Rambo was a butcher.
Yes, but he wasn't 100. It's like me fighting a mummy. Like,
yeah. I mean, different weight classes, sure, but but also if he's smaller, different way. A smaller weight class is a lot faster, than heavier weight class.
He was a small weight heavyweight at the time.
Heavyweight, so
yeah. So Rocky was still only 215 pounds. Like, so light heavyweight was 190. Like, it doesn't matter. He was 70.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't Tyson have a fight at 55?
He fought another 55-year-old dude in Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, and then it wasn't like a real fight. I don't even think it counted towards their record.
No,
either of their records. Yeah, so it was just it was a thing for like what business were they? Like Snoop Dogg was a host, and Jake Paul was one of the fights. It was. I mean, Tyson looked awesome though. Don't get me wrong, but also Tyson is one of those human beings that is like.
No, he said he couldn't do that to a younger guy. He said that.
Yeah. You heard that they were planning to make a new Avengers movie with the original cast. Yeah. I was gonna talk about it, but I need to look into it some more. So maybe Monday we might talk about it. We'll see how of people. It's just like there was like one like article I think that Variety did, and then everyone lost their mind. like all my YouTube feed today was just like the chaos in Marvel. It's like I'm like,
whatever.
So I kind of want to look more into it a little bit first. But if they bring him back, it's whatever. But also talking about old people. Robert Downey Jr. How old is Robert Downey Jr.? He is not young. It's like he's 58. That's not horrible. Okay, I thought he was gonna be like 60 or something. 58. It's not too bad.
It's only 2 year difference.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm like 68. So if he was like, I think he was like,
he looked that way in Oppenheimer. So
yeah, he did. Yeah, it's not too bad. Because if he wants to do it for another 10 years. 68, Yeah, CGI, little touch ups here and there. I don't know. What that tattoo artist? Let's see. No, he had a real fight. No, it was a real
Yeah,
fight, but it was in yeah, he goes, yeah, it was just exhibition. And also again, he was fighting another old
Roy Jones
fight.
Jr., who was another
Yeah.
goat, but he was smaller and no.
Yeah.
But no, the actual age of Rocky and Rocky Balboa is 60. His actual age is 60.
That character. Yeah. Yeah.
If you didn't understand why I was saying all these different ages, because you didn't understand, you didn't see Coming to America. Joe Louis came and sat in my chair. I was like, Joe Louis, how are you really? He's like, Joe Louis is actually 158 years old. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Come on.
Yeah. No, he does it to me all the time too. It's like at first I go to Disney once a year, and then like now he says I go to Disney like once a month.
I mean, you've been there 15 times. What are you talking about? You've been 15 times this month. I was like, yeah, he was just at Disney yesterday.
Yeah, I wish. All right, we're gonna skip and we'll probably start this Loki talk. What is the point of new Avengers movie? Let's move forward. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Recast the job.
Yes. If Harrison Ford can do Indiana Jones, then our DJ is good. For how long though? For how
Harrison
long?
Ford said, I can't do it anymore. I'm 80.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he is 80, right?
Isn't he 80?
He's 81. So
Yeah,
he was probably filming, it was like 79 going to 80. Yeah. Yeah. But also I think Tom Cruise I think is like is upper 50s too, right?
62?
Ooh, 61.
Okay. That was
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they could do it for a little bit longer. But then at some point it's like you need to recast these characters, because like, it's just they just get old and you want to keep telling these stories. That's why I'm wondering if by them bringing back the originals, if they sign off on some like AI thing. You know what I mean? It's like, cool, he's Chris Evans, Captain America forever because they're able to keep the likeness, so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
Therapy, if you're not watching the game, you should be looking at 26 seconds left. Will Levis short pass to Nkwonkwo. They're on the 24-yard line. You better watch out.
Yeah. I said, would you like to see Tank Davis take on Devin Haney for a championship match?
Yes. I love, especially Tank Davis. I'm all for him.
Yeah. I'm tired of our DJ. Let someone else get the money. Exactly. That too. Liam Neeson's still out there. I mean, he could be out there a little less. That'd be cool too.
Yeah, I'm out for him.
Yeah. That old money look better. That's the point. Oh, I'm sure like all of these people, even what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence came out and was like, oh, if you wanted me to be Katniss Everdeen, I'll do it. I'm like, I bet you will, because you ain't making no damn money. Yeah. The same thing is like, oh, Dr. Doolittle didn't work out for you, RDJ? Like, oh, okay. Like you thought you were gonna be like some big shot again.
Can't make billions on anything I do. It's all me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Marvel wants to business. They know people, they come back, people are gonna bring him. Where is Zach at? He agrees with me. I'm not recasting.
That's the only thing we will not talk about with Zach anymore. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I can't anticipate so many people would turn on Rocky Balboa tonight. Yeah, I actually agree. Rocky 5 was better. Yeah. I mean, I like them.
Rocky 5. Do you guys remember Tommy Guns?
Tommy Guns was stupid. That whole thing was stupid.
That's Rocky 5. I don't know why.
Yeah.
That is awful. They had that street fight it's awful.
The street fight it didn't seem fitting for like Rocky. You know what I mean? It just Harrison found a new role where he does need stunts. All he's going to do is turn into Red Hulk. Exactly. He's just gonna go and then
CGI.
And then CGI. Yeah. Did you ever see RDJ movie, The Judge, about his father? It was really good and heartwarming. No, I
heard great things about
I heard about it. I heard it's really good, and I do want to watch it. Yeah. And Kyle said, no recast.
Let's-
You're part of Zach's crew, so
Yeah, we're not going to go here right now.
yeah.
Oh,
It's Heart and Souls.
intercepted.
That was good. So I like the one he did with Zach Galifianakis. What was that called? Due Date.
Yeah, the
It
one
was so stupid. Yeah,
I didn't like it at all.
Jamie Foxx is in it too. Yeah, I liked him. But no, I mean, it's not his best film. Don't get me wrong, but it was just really goofy. That street fight was on point. It was different. That was hot.
It has the worst rating from the audience and from any reviewers. Like, period.
Tommy Guns is real. He be on people YouTube chats all the time. Be careful.
I'm not afraid of Tommy Guns. Tommy Guns should be afraid of me.
Didn't he have like cancer or some shit, or AIDS or HIV?
You might be right.
I could be wrong.
Tommy Guns.
Whoever took Tommy Gunn from Rocky. Tommy Morrison, a former heavyweight champion who perhaps more famous, playing Tommy Gunn in Rocky 5, died Sunday night.
He died in
Omaha
2013.
44. Yeah. His former promoter, Tommy Gunn. Yeah. How did he die?
They say he died in 2013.
Yeah. He had HIV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, he fought in 1993 and then got suspended because he tested positive for HIV and then didn't fight anymore. And then he died. Died in 20. You said 20.
Hey, Rocky 5 is the first time both critics and the audience agreed on something. They both gave 31%.
Wow. Holy shit.
Both gave 31%.
I don't think I ever seen the same number.
The exact same number.
That's crazy. Damn. Yep. He tried to box for real and got stomped. I think they said he was a heavyweight champion or was he heavyweight champion or heavyweight fighter?
I think he's a heavyweight fighter. I don't think Tommy Guns ever did it.
Former heavyweight. No, he said Tommy Morrison, who played Rocky Gunn, a former heavyweight boxing champion.
He played him.
Yeah, he said perhaps was more famous for playing Tommy Gunn in Rocky 5. So Tommy Morrison was Tommy Gunn.
Yeah, Tommy Morrison played Tommy Gunn in the movie.
Yeah.
In the movie, he was a former heavyweight champion. Not in the real life.
No, I think they're saying in real life. It said Tommy Morrison, a former heavyweight boxing champion who perhaps was more famous for playing Tommy Gunn.
Was an American professional boxer and mixed artist who competed. Best known for his hooking. He won the WBO heavyweight title in 1993 over George Foreman. I remember over that George Foreman. Yeah. And they got knocked out afterwards. So he did. You're right.
Yeah.
He was in 1993. Then, yeah, knocked out. Oh well.
But he was. Said he had more power than Tyson. Yeah. I gotta watch more of his fights to see that. But yeah, yes, he was. Yeah. Tommy Gunn was a paper champion.
Yeah, I mean, he beat a 45-year-old George Foreman, so he did.
Yeah. Imagine if the TVA arrested Miles in Spider-Verse for changing events. For being an anomaly. That would be cool. I mean, but different no, it's the same. Yeah. That'd be interesting. They'll probably keep that away though. I like all the Rocky and Creeds though. I do too. Just certain extents. There's some I'll probably watch multiple times and some I'll probably not watch much. Yeah. So thanks for making it sad. You know that. Hey, I'm just saying, you're out here saying like he's gonna come in and get us. But that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure. Like I remember hearing he had HIV or AIDS or something, and he couldn't box anymore. So, all right, let's talk about this Loki, man.
Yes.
Hopefully Brandon shows up. We got to get this going.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Shane Kerr. We're Brian the Grizzly over here, and we are going
Yep.
to talk about episode 5
Yep.
of Loki, the second to last, the penultimate episode. So right off the bat, what you think, man?
We've been talking about this for a while. Is it a filler? I have a hard time saying it's a filler, but not a lot of stuff happened in this episode that didn't happen in episode 4. So I guess that's kind of the definition of a filler. But it was okay. I mean, it's just not great for a penultimate episode. Like, you're supposed to be setting up the finale, and it's exactly the same place that was episode 4.
Yeah.
So you could just probably it's gonna look like you could get rid of episode 5 and watch 4 to 6 and still have the same story. So I guess that's filler.
Yeah, that's how I see it. I mean, there's some character development, but not enough where I could say like a whole hour-long episode in a 6-episode series or season. That's definitely not worth it. So whenever they do something like that,
we did get jet skis though.
We did get jet skis. I did appreciate that a little bit. It was a little underwhelming for what came from Mobius, but it was still okay. But I did kind of like appreciate like why he liked it. I don't know if it was a reminder of his wife, because like he said, she's gone, so he was trying to sell the one. So I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's why he has such an attachment. They really don't dive deep into it, so they kind of let you draw your own conclusion to it. But and everyone else, I was kind of shocked. What do you think about Casey in his real life?
Breaking out of Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Also, that's kind of. I mean, all of it was thoughtful, but I mean, I don't know if a lot happened to keep you interested. I mean, Sylvie was blah, Ouroboros. Yeah. Ouroboros was cool a little bit, but couldn't really explain why. Why he was doing what he was doing, or that he still was at least he had a PhD in physics, so that was good.
Yeah.
He could help him out at least, and he built a temp pad. He was like, "How'd you do it so fast?" He's like, "It took me 19 months, and my wife believed me."
Yeah, I did find that funny. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that was kind of interesting. I did like the conversation for Obi and Loki. When they first kind of met, I appreciate that conversation because like Obi was just like not phased by it. It was kind of. But it kind of stays true to who that character is, even if it's a different variant of him. I thought that was kind of interesting. He was always kind of like blunt and straightforward, and like nothing phased him. I was like,
and believes everything, and it all makes sense to him. And he understands physics, but he also understands fiction. And I thought that idea of science fiction was very good, especially in a show like this.
Yeah. So. It had some okay parts, but overall, it was just it was a filler. It was a filler, and I didn't love it. Because the real people who broke out Alcatraz died. Casey got lucky. That's what I thought too, right?
But something that interested me from this episode was him. They're asking Loki, or Sylvie actually, Loki, what do you want? What is it that you really want? What do you care about? And it was just, I want my friends. I want all my friends back. I thought that was an opportunity to say something about his brother, but I guess they're far away from that.
Yeah.
That made me realize that maybe we're not going to get another Loki with Thor anytime soon.
Which kind of sucks. But I think a lot of the people in charge of Loki did say that's kind of the end goal. Is once his story is done, they want to bring them back together, which I'll be super cool for. I mean, that's what I do want to see. But I did see this because I had to look it up because I thought there were some people that did escape from Alcatraz. Like, no, from Alcatraz, they were never found. They were assumed drowned. But there was 3 men, and John, Clarence, and one was Frank. And he said his name was Frank. So he was one of the 3. But they assumed one of the greatest prison escapes in American history. That's what CBS said. So, but yeah, so I did like a little bit of that because they did that in season 1 right? Where they did
Mhm.
my god, with the plane, where he jumped out of the plane.
It's DB,
Yes, crap.
DB, God, Fletcher. What's his name?
DB Cooper?
DB Cooper. That's it. DB Cooper. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I like they kind of brought that back. It was kind of interesting. But it wasn't that big. I'd rather have him be his character from The Good Place. Because he was in The Good Place. He was Pillboy. That was his name in The Good Place. That would have been better for me. Like, just have him. You don't even have to reference the show or anything. He's just working in a nursing home, giving out like pills to like the patients. Because that's what Pillboy did. That I would have appreciated way more. But yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, DB Cooper. But yeah, that part I think was probably one of there was only like really two parts that I appreciated in this episode, and that was one of them. Where Sylvie sound like, "What do you want?" And he starts breaking it down because she flats out says, "I'm selfish. I know I'm selfish because I want to live here. I want to be left alone. I want to live my life because I'm selfish." But I was like, is he really selfish though? I mean, because he's like, yeah, I'm doing it because I want to be with my friends, but also you would assume his friends would also not want everything to be destroyed. So it's like, I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it because I believe that's what they would want. Because he kept saying, he goes, oh, Mobius kept saying like, this is the only life I know. So yeah,
But
not
it's
as selfish.
Yeah, because he wants his friends around him still. I think that was cool. So that shows how Loki has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia's just like that girlfriend that really like you had all that history with, and she really didn't care. Like all her motivation is still all about her, even when being about him could still be about her because she's a Loki variant. But it's just still she can't get past it's about me, and I think that's why I don't like her. I can't get past that. Like, bothered me so much.
She was way more interesting in season 1, I think. Because she had a drive of like, I need to stop this madness. I need to stop this madness. That's the TVA. And then she did, and now it's just like, whatever. And I was like, it just seemed like a cliff. Like you were building up to this like cool character arc, and then it just fell flat. Where at least Loki, he's progressing past that. It's not just me trying to escape. Now it's me because I care about the people around me and stuff like that. But yeah, he's not as selfish as you think.
I said this is Loki having his there is no spoon moment.
Yeah,
he realizes I am the one. This is what's happening. Like he's back to I am the one. Like he's Loki. He is the one. He is Neo, and now he realizes I control all of it.
Yeah. Yeah. He even did that. The other thing is like, I know Kung Fu. Like he turned around and goes, I did it. Like the whole same kind of moment of like realization of like, oh shit. Yeah. Kind of thing. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah. But I think that's the best kind of reference is like him, with it, like there is no spoon. Like, like there is no universe, he can mess with it.
He doesn't need a temp pad. And I don't need a temp pad. I could be the temp pad if I'm controlling myself.
Yeah,
that's messed up that Ouroboros lost his wife, but when Loki had it inside him the entire time, that's kind of messed up on the timeline.
yeah, but I mean, and that's the second part that I appreciated was him learning how to control this thing, which I never saw that coming. I thought they were past that, but now it makes sense that you'll bring back the beginning of the season and he's doing this, time, skip thing, but it's like he already lost everyone once and now he tried to fix it and he couldn't fix it and he lost everyone again. And that was kind of the trigger but I was like, because how is that selfish? Is you're doing all of this for somebody else, not just for you, but it's also for you and your friends. Like that's not selfish really, I mean, a part of it is, but ultimately it's not.
Well, it's all that is anything altruistic if you're doing anything that also care about yourself Like
Mhm,
if it's not altruistic because you're doing it also for you.
mhm.
So altruism that's that kind of crazy thought.
Yeah.
Um, I just think that they still have a lot to cover,
Mhm.
and it's only one episode. Once again, 6 episodes just not enough to go through entire season.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially this one being filler, it kind of sucks because the next episode is gonna start where the last 10 minutes of episode 4 ended. So it was like it's annoying. It is super annoying. It's better than whoever brought it up last week of if it was all a dream or something, because that would be still I would be pissed off.
But
But
it
this
was
is
very Groundhog's Day ish.
yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I want to keep on reliving the same thing until I realize I can control it.
Yeah. And I wonder if you think that that's what they're gonna do. Is he's gonna keep playing this scenario
Until he
like
wins.
the Flash did it though. But I mean, we already saw that with the Flash, with Groundhog Day, so is he gonna Groundhog Day the last episode?
Or is he gonna do it until Doctor Strange comes out of nowhere and goes, it's the one. It's the one time you could beat it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Although now we know he's like one, yeah, maybe two, but I really don't want to talk about that one. So just one.
It seems like this is a microcosm of what we're gonna get in the rest of the MCU. With all the worlds, kind of evaporating. We're gonna be down to one world, one variant, and we're gonna get to that battle world type of moment.
Mhm.
And I feel like this is kind of testing the waters out for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm wondering if this is going to set up Deadpool kind of stuff. Because right now everything is all spaghetti, it's all mixed up together. And even if he goes back, there's still already a lot of problems. So I wonder, like, is this going to be a direct setup, or maybe even a loose? I wouldn't say direct, maybe a loose setup for what we might get in Deadpool.
I was thinking actually that Loki was going to become He Who Remains.
Ooh, I know Den and Nerds was saying he thinks he's gonna become like the Avenger Prime or something like that, like this big kind of thing, and I don't know.
But I mean, what if he's just another variant of that, of Kang? Finally, it's a Loki Kang variant.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. I don't want to see him be a bad guy though. I don't want to see. I want to see him be a good guy, because I like the arc that they did with Loki in the show. And I don't know if He Who Remains might want to like kill all the branches again. And obviously that's not what the rest of the characters want to do. His friends. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious. I'm not really expecting anything. I'm just expecting to have it be good. That's all I really hope and expect. Besides that, I don't know the details. I'm like, I really don't know how they're gonna do it.
Well, I'll tell you that the episode without Jonathan Majors was not as exciting as all the other ones.
I'll agree. I agree with that.
And
they should have brought him in, because I know you said before it was like the whole point was to bring all the pens in the cup. It was like, well, he was there, and he was the main reason why you needed him, because he had to open the door. So it was like, yeah,
his aura means more than anyone's.
Yeah,
and we know where to go find him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, probably you can find a few of them now at this point, right? But yeah, that was the only thing. I was like, I wonder why they just didn't skip it, or just skipped over that detail. I was like, hey, he was there too. So I don't know, because there's been other times that they were in that room with just was it 5 of them or 6 of them?
But they couldn't do it without him.
Yeah,
and that's why I had to go find him. Because he
exactly.
was the key. So how do they do any of this stuff? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I'm expecting and hoping for a good ending. Because like Danny, was in here earlier. He's like, oh, let's see them like not stick the landing again. And I'm like, oh, I hope not. I
mean, Loki's the one that has stuck in landing recently. He's the only one.
No, I would say WandaVision had a good ending.
I don't know. I think it was a once again it was down. It was watered down by COVID, so they couldn't
Yeah.
have all the ending that they want. Couldn't have Doctor Strange. Couldn't have a lot of stuff in it, and you could see the points where they were supposed to have that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But cool. Let's see what some of these comments are saying. So Travis said it won't happen, but what if Obi is a variant of Reed Richards? Ooh. King arresting his memory, but using his brain, his knowledge for spedification. I like that. Hinting at his stretching powers. Man,
I like that.
great strategy. Because then, I mean, if you want to get how meta you want to get, it's like, then that would technically be his what great, however many times granddad.
Yep.
Because King and Mr. Fantastic are related
5 times, yeah, like 5
Yeah.
times related there. Yes, your great granddad.
Yeah, so that would be kind of interesting. But even if they skipped over that part and just he knew Reed Richards was smart, so he took a version of him and messed with his head. I do like that.
Stuck him in a TVA. I like, yeah.
I do like that. And the spaghetti thing would reference the Mr. Fantastic, in the other movie, the other Mr. Fantastic in that movie when he got spaghetti-fied. So yeah, that's a not a bad way to kind of tie it together. I do like that. We gotta talk about that. D.B. Cooper. The film's final scene implies that the escape was successful, but in fact, it remains a mystery whether this is or so. Oh, the
escape from
Alcatraz thing. Yeah. Loki will reveal he was the protege of
You didn't read that, huh?
Oh no, I did not. Mobius. Wait, your Tommy gun? Is that you? Man, you go from a great comment to a troll. Got me. I think he remains set up everything. I think so too.
That's how they started this episode, and he said that no, you didn't do anything. I laid the entire path down for you to walk through this.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I set the whole thing up, and that's what he's doing again. I once again set this whole thing up for all paths to lead to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I hope they bring back He Remains. Sylvie was on the run for a very long time from a young age. I can understand why she's so done with all the drama, and why she's such a loner too. I get that.
But at the end of season 1, she was in love with Loki too. But now she's like, oh yeah, you whatever, Loki.
Yeah,
whatever.
I think she was, but then her mission was bigger to her than any love. Which is why she did what she did. Pushed him through the portal and killed the king, or He Remains. But yeah, and they just kind of ended that. They really. I think
explored it for the both of them being so many episodes. They haven't explored that at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's the one part where they're holding hands, and she's like, "Oh, don't think about it, or don't read into it, or something like that." She said. But I think Loki has those love eyes for her still, but her, it seems like she's over it. I don't know. Maybe that's another reason why I don't like her this season.
Exactly. He broke his heart.
I know. You don't do that. Well, there's definitely a character arc, and one of the goals of the show is to bring this Loki's mindset around to other Loki that we lost because of Thanos. I can see. I think he's just gonna come in and replace. I think he's just gonna come into the main universe, and we're gonna get Thor and all the shit he's gone through, and then this Loki with everything he's gone through, and then I'm curious to see how their relationship will go out. I'm really curious to see it, because Thor's been through a lot of shit, and Loki obviously, died, and variant watched his death and hunted other variants of himself and stuff like that.
But also realized how important his brother was to him.
Yeah. And I think that's what he's looking for in Mobius, and that's what I was really hoping Mobius would have been a Thor variant. That would have been really, really cool. It's like, oh, this is why I kind of like you. you remind me of my brother because you are a variant of him. You know, I think that would have been pretty cool. Did you hear my
Covert
narcissist as altruism,
altruism,
like
yeah.
some kind of congressman?
Congress.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time.
Excuse me. I need to get some water. What got me is they knew that the TVA wasn't restored and that everyone in every universe would perish. So all that existential crisis he has having was pointless. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Loki was hoping he could fix it, but Sylvie was just like, nah. Until it started affecting her. Then she's like, oh, we need to fix it. It was like, oh, because now it's bothering you. Like I didn't
The
like.
worst.
Yeah, exactly. Loki about to start assembling an army for the war in the final, I bet.
Finale.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do. I have no clue. You know, because is he gonna go in there? Can he just teleport to the end, press whatever button, or I mean, I don't know. You know, or is he gonna tackle Kane, the Victor Timely, and is like, no, I need to do it, and I don't know. Or are they just gonna repeat it over and over and over again until they finally figure it out?
Or he just realizes that he needs to keep everything going. We need, he who remains at the end.
Yeah,
And he puts him back in place and says, all right, we'll let it go.
yeah. Or he goes farther back. He goes farther back in time and stops Sylvie from killing he who remains. I don't know. It's interesting. If Loki recruits Mobius and Vulture, I'll die happy. Or Morbius and Vulture. No. If he does that, I'll just die because I'm like, what the hell? No.
Hey,
Vulture, I'm cool with Vulture. Morbius. Would be crazy if he recruits Thor in the finale. That'd be cool too.
Or like the last thing we see is, what do you want?
Yeah.
I want to see my brother again.
Yeah.
Like Mobius goes back to find his kids and says, so what is it you want, Loki? And he says, I don't know. I got to think about it. And he turn away and you come back and he's find out he's going to see Thor. Thor's like, Loki? He's like, hey, brother.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the finale.
Man, I don't know. That would be good. That would be really awesome. That would be really awesome. I haven't heard anything about season 3. Like a season 3 of Loki.
They're not having great numbers, so I don't know.
Yeah. And also I know they want to lay off of the TV stuff for a while. So I don't know. Travis said if Obi were you could have him remember in the finale that King is related to him and wants to save him now. Could be a neat direction. Definitely. That'd be a really cool direction if they decide to go that way. Like, I'll be cool with that. I'd be really cool with that. It might go over a little bit, go over too many people's heads, but you can explain that later. You know, you can explain that later.
It's so hard, but I would say that you need to worry about the new people, but you know what? There's not a lot of new people.
It's true. That's true. I didn't consider that this Loki could save the main MCU Loki, dying, let the old Loki escape. Something like that too.
Or purge one of them.
Yeah.
Prunes one takes over for the old Loki.
Yeah. Goes in, just prunes Thanos as he's choking him. He goes, not today. Got my magic stick. I just caught on how Mobius' son was like Loki mischief. Oh yeah. Oh, I even had didn't he have a little knife or some shit? Then tell him like, I gotta go back and watch it. But then he say like put down the knife, or you tell him put something down.
It's telling him to put out the matches.
What if Mobius was an Odin variant and his two sons were a Loki and a Thor?
Oh, that's cool.
That'd be
like
cool.
that.
That'd be kind of
I was
cool.
thinking that
the wife is dead. You know, she died. You know,
I think he was like more like Sid from Toy Story.
Oh, the boy.
Yeah, all the burnt things actually all the place.
There you go. That's a way to tie it up. Tie Toy Story in with Marvel. Loki took a book with him to the past. He can take the spaghetti strainer. And then we need to call it that. They keep it with the time loom or whatever. Like, nah, it's a spaghetti strainer. I like that. What's up, Candy Sparks? What is up, man? How'd you guys stream go? I know they were. So if you guys ever want to watch Loki, Kenny Sparks, who is it? Kenny Sparks, Movie Time Minute, and Screen Time Zen or Screen Zen Time, I think. Sorry. They do a live watch party. So you can go check them out and actually watch it with them. Then come over here and talk about it. Do you think we're going to see the King from the end of Ant-Man in the finale? We don't know where he ended up. Oh. Interesting. I like it. I'll be cool with that.
The aura, they find.
Mm-hmm. I'll be cool with that too. And then Kenny said, I think / hope Doctor Strange and was that Clea shows up to help with the incursions. Ooh. That'd be
shows
cool
up
too.
to recruit Loki to stop the. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. To recruit Loki to stop. So they're like he's making his own little time travel incursion stopper group. I'll be cool with that. I like that because I mean, he was going to be in a show. He was going to be, Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange was going to be in WandaVision. So it's not like it's like beneath him. So I guess I'll be cool with that. So I've been Gen V. Got 12 minutes left in the finale. No spoilers. I haven't watched it yet. I know. Nope. Gen V ends tonight. And Invincible came out a day early, so Invincible is out tonight as well. So get the end and the start of the next one. So guess what I'm doing tonight?
Guess what we're going to be doing exactly. Right after we get off, I'm like, yeah.
I gotta watch Gen V. I have to know how it ends, man. I have to know how it ends.
I got something to do. I do something I want to release tomorrow. I got to finish that up, and I will definitely be watching Gen V. That's happening.
Yeah, the matches. Yeah. I was literally just thinking Mobius was Odin. Nice. Look at that. Thinking about it. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, man. Anytime, man. You guys are awesome over there. Movie tubers, all you guys, Kenny, go check them out, man. Like you will have a good time. You guys are putting out so many shorts. I mean, you guys need to teach me how you guys make so much time to do shit. Cause I was like, I want to make shorts. I'm like, I just have no time to do it.
We have time. We just like buying stuff. Go to stores too often.
I think that too. Yeah. Speaking of, like my little toy that I got from Target. Yeah, it's
say it. I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now.
No. It's got little handles in the back. It's made for like a 10-year-old. It's like, but it was $3. I'm like, I have to get it. I mean, for $3. So eventually, I'll hang it up like when I get my shelves. Put it up there. See, Travis said when the series first started, I thought the twist would be Sylvie was actually a Thor variant. That's what I was thinking too. Blonde hair who was conditioned to think she was Loki because she was the quote unquote evil one. That's something I thought too even from last season. I was like, what if they took a Thor instead of a Loki, by accident?
And they made a mistake.
Yeah. Because then it would be a little less icky that he was like in love with himself. Yeah, but then also was like,
he's in love with his brother.
I guess. Adopted brother. How does that matter?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. No spoilers from me. Do we? If you want to join us on Monday, Kenny, I'll message you and we could talk. We could talk Gen V, man. Because we're doing our live show Monday, with Gen V finale and Invincible beginning. So yeah, I had no idea Invincible came out. Yep. Right there. I'm sure after Gen V ends, that's gonna pop up. You also might like this. And be like, it's gonna pop up. But yeah. Uses AI for what?
Well, you talk about what we talked about earlier.
With like all the changes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. The captain now.
Is it? I am the captain
wish.
now. Say it. I am the captain now.
I need to record, get a thingy. I am the captain. It's pretty cool. I saw it and like I lit up and like I threw it right in the cart. She goes, isn't that part of a costume? I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's like got like Harry Potter wands too for like $2.
Well, I got a lot of those.
Well, you got the actual like good ones from Universal. I get these are like $2 ones. So from Target. And then didn't consider we could also get what was that Loki from the original Thor back. Yeah. Loki actually having a moment with his father, which we didn't see really before. Great way to bring back who's that? Cam Forey? Is that the voice?
Yeah.
Is that the voice for Luffy?
For Luffy.
That might be too much. I wouldn't mind it, but I can see that being too much for a lot of normie viewers.
Yeah.
You know. But they could do some of the other stuff for sure. Yes, we are gonna watch it.
We know.
I got it queued up already. So,
I got it actually. Yeah. I might watch it this weekend. Actually, putting this cat.
Yeah. Yep. I got to clean the garage, and I got a TV in the garage, so that's gonna be playing when I'm cleaning. So. I don't know. Anything else with the Loki stuff?
No, and honestly, I have a lot of like things I want to throw out there. I think this is going to happen. I think this is going to happen. I have no suggestions. I have no idea what we're going to do. I just want to see the finale, and I hope I really like it. I hope they stick the landing. I have no idea. I have no idea how they're going to do it.
Same. Like I said, I'm hoping and expecting good. But I have no idea what it is we're getting. So I just hope we're not getting something along the lines of Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, yeah.
Don't do that. But cool. Yeah, but I think that's it for our Loki discussion. So make sure you check for sure Brian out, hopefully me, but for sure Brian's gonna be on Chaos Central with Anzo, with Danny, with Chris, and a bunch of other guys on the panel.
We got Lauren. We got a lot of guys.
Yeah, so make sure you check out Chaos Central. Brian's over there Sunday night. They talk like for a whole hour of just Loki. And those guys have a lot of different opinions.
You know what? I think I want to simulcast it. Simulcast it, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll put it on this channel too, so everyone can watch it too.
Yeah, as long as they're cool with it, because it's their kind of show. But
yeah, I think Chris has been asking. So
yeah,
we will do.
Oh yeah. So we'll do that then. But cool, appreciate it. Anybody watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about Loki this episode and about the season so far. If you want to check us out live, we're talking Loki next week Thursday, right after it airs. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join us every Monday and Thursday. Talk about movies, TV, trailers, all that good nerdy stuff. But make sure you like the video. It lets YouTube know we're doing some good stuff. We appreciate everyone coming in, checking us out on the replay. But if you are watching live, stick around. We are going to talk about another topic. Cool. Let me bring it down. See, I'm able to do the banner when it's just 2 people. When it's 3 people, that makes all the squares way too small. Watch the first 3 again. The very first episode is not the most exciting, but it changes quickly. I'm cool with that. I never really judge a show on its first episode.
You gotta do 3 episodes to really get to what's going on.
Yeah. King Park said, my only complaint about this episode is I wish that our characters were on other places than Earth on the timeline. I was thinking about that too. Like all of them were just from Earth. Like they're just regular Earth variants. There's a whole galaxy universe, and they're all.
So you want to see different scenes, huh? You want to see something a little bit different. You don't need everything be in like Arizona, huh, or Oklahoma. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay.
Yeah. Or I would have loved to see B-15 as a Nova. I would have liked that too. That would have been pretty cool. I would have liked to see B-15 could have been like Nova. You could have had OB, be somewhere else. I think you could have done some pretty cool stuff, but they kind of want to keep it keep the show the show.
Grounded. Yeah.
You know,
And not it doesn't have to be the Marvels, it doesn't have to be with anyone else, something totally different.
Yeah. Boon's guy said, although I think there's some nice full frontal in episode 1. Nice. Do you think Hulu will completely go away next year? That's from Kevin Davis. What's up, Kevin? I think it's your first comment for tonight.
I sure hope not, because I use it as my watching service. I don't watch anything else. I use Hulu live sports.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna completely go away. I think they're gonna keep it, and if they ever need to sell it, they could probably easily sell it or sell parts of it, or at least. Or
they just bought Hulu. Disney just bought all Hulu.
Well, that's what he's saying. Like, is it gonna go where? Like, are they gonna just bring it all into just Disney Plus?
No, because Disney Plus didn't have to have a live part of it. So
yeah, there's that, and then there's a lot of the other stuff. Like a lot of anime, a lot of stuff Hulu does that I can't imagine Attack on Titan being on Disney Plus.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's you're able to put your non-Disney stuff over there, and let it live there. So I hope it doesn't go away. I do appreciate Hulu. But we'll see. They are going to spend a bunch of money on Hulu. Like I think they said like 8 billion, but they said it's probably going to be more than that. So I'm trying to get through. Still watching that Laser Hawk. It's not bad. When I finish, I'll let you know. Nice.
Awesome.
Yep. OB is a Ravager. I like that. That would be cool. No, I would like Casey as a Ravager, because I think that would be so, like, because they made him the Alcatraz guy.
Unassuming.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're unassuming. They might use Hulu Live as well. Yeah, who is being purchased by Disney? Yeah, because they already own majority, and they're going to buy that last part from Comcast, I think.
Yep.
Can't spell Mobius. Mobius was out. What was it?
Obium some, which kind of sounds like Odin's son.
Just showing. That would be interesting. That's interesting.
What up, Colt Lords?
Then we got Colt Lords. What's up? Sporter King's renting out a theater for Taylor Swift.
Hey, I don't know if you guys are laughing. You think Tank is laughing about it. He was talking about renting it. I was like, man, I don't really want to go see it. It's like, we're going to go see it.
Yeah.
All of us.
Brian was already stretching out to go dancing in the empty space in the front. You're gonna do a backflip like who's it? Dude from what's his name? Tyler. What's his name? The werewolf guy from the vampire movies.
Talking
Team
about
Edward. Twilight.
Twilight.
Who's the vampire dude?
That's Edward.
Something water.
No, he's the
werewolf guy.
Werewolf. No, he's a werewolf.
Yeah, him. He was at one of the concerts, like doing backflips.
Taylor Lautner. Yeah, that's it. Taylor Lautner.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you, Travis and Brandon.
There you go. Yeah, he was doing like backflips and there. Well, and what's her name? There's a video of Taylor Swift herself going in there and like just hanging out with everyone, and no one knew it was her until like
people will lose their damn mind. People will be like, "Oh my goodness,"
But props for right, Brandon. Nice. Yeah, no, we need Hulu. I watch the cartoons, American Dad, Bob's Burger, Solar Opposites, Family Guy, King of the Hill. I need my Hulu and Disney. The rest can I do without? Yeah. I like Hulu's nice, but I like YouTube TV. Although I might switch to Hulu.
It's been costing too much money, man. It keeps on going up and up.
It keeps going up. I know. But I like YouTube TV because I can record like a bunch of stuff, like without having to worry about space.
Yeah, I could record about 80 things.
Yeah, that's what. Because a lot of times I'll record and forget about it, and I'm like, "Ooh, I got like 50 episodes of this to watch." I'm like, "Nice."
I just always keep it. Anytime Harry Potter's playing, I want to record it. No matter what, at any point in time, I want to make sure I have that.
Yeah, but I think Hulu will stick around. I really do. All right. You want to watch a couple of these trailers real quick?
That sounds fun. Let's do it.
All right. We're going to start off with the new Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I hate when things do that. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It's just too much. Because I'm digging the NFL on YouTube TV.
Yep.
Yeah, they have not Red Zone. They do have Red Zone, but it's they want like $150 for that.
And then you have to keep it like that's
they want a lot. And we got 25 votes for if people like Loki 2 so far. 56% said yes, 43% said no.
Yeah. That's really close.
Yeah. For a while, it was at 70-30, and then it started dipping down. Who is it? Anzo and Danny just went into all their accounts and just no.
All their burner accounts came in.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but yeah, I usually watch. What's the other one? There's Red Zone, and then there's one that has commercials. There's 2 Red Zones, but then there's one that has commercials. That's on YouTube TV.
I think it was. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, but that one comes with it, and I don't mind it. I mean, I don't give a shit about commercials. All right, let's watch this movie real quick, and then there's trailer. Let me set it up real quick. I have not seen this trailer yet. It came out today. All right. The 2010's Planet of the Apes trilogy is very underrated. It really is. Of the Apes, yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do because, I don't know. There's a spoiler. Doesn't Caesar die?
I think they're gonna go. I think it's probably gonna be the beginning of this trailer.
Does he die? Caesar dying from a wound the preacher inflicted on him. He accepts the end. Yeah. So that's why I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do. So cool. All right, let's get it going. Set up. All right. All right. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kerwin with Brandman, or sorry, not Brandman, Brandon. Brandon Grizzly. Usually I point to Brandman first. But he's not with us today. Brian the Grizzly. Well, what is up, man?
Hey, I'm feeling good. Can't wait to talk about some trailers and watch something. I'm all for it, man.
The first trailer of the night for us is Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. It's a teaser trailer. Just came out today. It is number 2 trending on YouTube. So I'm guessing people are watching it and liking it. But let's check it out and then let's talk about it.
All right.
Let me know if you can hear it.
Nope.
Wait, I can't even hear it. Is it muted? There you go. It's muted.
When I sleep, I see strange things.
Memories?
Not memories. New things.
That's cool.
I see everything.
That is not everything.
That's cool.
What a wonderful day!
That is a lot of words. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And then we're getting something for Memorial Day. So May 31st of 2024. We're getting it now. November 2nd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I will say this. It looked good.
you know, but yeah. I have a lot of questions. Like a lot. So like first of all, like how long is this from the last bunch of movies? You know, because it seems like humans are like they lost kind of
De-evolved. Like
like
they
de-evolved almost. Like, you know, they're the animals now. So like how long is this? So I don't know. But it looked gorgeous. Holy shit. That looked really cool. What do you think?
it's so weird. It's the things I don't understand. Like, why are they on horses? Why do they need to use falcons? Why are they using all these humanistic things in this world when obviously the humans did it wrong? I never understood exactly what was going on. So I don't know. I just had to see it. I had to see a full trailer to see where they're going with this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. When they do the full trailer. Yeah. Travis said, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes is still more of a mouthful, in my opinion. Yeah. I do think the lengthy titles are part of the charm of the franchise. That is true. They all are super long freaking titles because they all have Planet of the Apes and it's something Planet of the Apes. But yeah, this is interesting. They're talking perfect English and
I mean that one he's going to looking inside a telescope kind of was pretty awesome.
Yeah. But it's also like it looks like they're are these is that a human though? That one I couldn't tell if this one here. It looks like you know, that's a hand, but I could be wrong.
Taking them around maybe.
Yeah. You know, but I'm not sure like what that is, but the next like little cut is like some kind of reactor or some kind of like, you know, underground kind of thing. So you know, it is kind of interesting. But yeah, looking through the telescope is pretty cool. You know, because I wonder is like, are they so far ahead they're not quite sure who made this stuff? You know,
no longer remember the humans were the prevailing species at the time.
Yeah, you know, they're like, oh, these were monkeys before us, kind of thing. You know, so little they know like humans, but yeah, the time is my biggest question. But even like this is cool seeing the big ship, you know, on the beach and stuff like that. So I'm digging it. You know, dude speaking. I like it. Yeah.
The haircut right here.
Yeah. So I want to see if Andy Serkis is still involved in it because he was Caesar. You know, so I wonder if he's still going to be a big part of it all. But even like right here, like he has a human on his back. So yeah, I don't know, but it looks gorgeous. I'll give it that. It looks really freaking good. So I'm down.
I don't see it. Seeing it just it has so many good vibes. I'm hoping that it's a good movie. I want to see more.
Yeah,
this is like if it was Starship Trooper, want to see more. I could click on it. You know, I do want to see more of this. I want to see where it goes. I want to see is it going to become a love story? I want to know a lot more about what's happening.
Yeah, same. But you said Memorial Day, which is kind of a long way away. So yeah, it does kind of suck. So you would figure sometime in the end of January, February, we might get a trailer.
Maybe actually know what the hell's going on in the trailer.
Yeah, but not bad. I mean, it might as much as it's really, really far ahead, it might be a good time to drop a trailer right now when everyone's just
nothing
like,
else coming out and we don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah.
Exactly. So it might be a good little like legit actual teaser of like some hype for something later down the road. So but let's go through some of the comments real quick. Yeah, his son is going to be a beast. Is that who is going to be? It's going to be Caesar's son. Okay, I like that. I never saw the third one with Woody Harrelson. I don't remember it being that good.
And
I gotta
remember
probably
Woody
watch them.
being a bad guy.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I remember that. I gotta watch them all again because I did like them, especially that first one with Franco.
Mhm.
The Last Apes with Rocky Ford. His family dies, causing him to venture into the snowy mountains to confront the one who did it. Yeah, another ape being used as a mule by humans, fighting back at the end. Was
Ape
there
Ivan
really
Drago.
what? Oh, no,
Ape
he said
Ivan
it.
Drago. So say, I must break you.
Yeah, but he's yeah, why no Andy Circus? Yeah, we'll see. Caesar even gets draped with American flag like Rocky on fire. The music for Australia was created by apes. That'd be something. Kind of cool. Never understood what an ape needs to ride on a horse for.
Exactly.
You know,
He's gonna run on all fours. Come on.
yeah. But I mean, that's the whole thing too. Is like if they become smarter, which means their brains become bigger, then they would lose some of the muscle, kind of, you know, like the animal muscle kind of stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe. But also, it's like, why am I going to walk? I'll make something else walk for me. Yeah.
That's probably dominant. The dominant species, the ones that use other species to do stuff.
Yep. Remember in the first movie, there was a spaceship taking off in the news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. No, that's the. Oh, I'm getting. No, that did happen, right? Because I'm getting the other one with Marky Mark confused.
Yeah.
Because that was
When he comes back.
thing. Yeah, he comes back and it's like Abraham Lincoln, but he's ape.
Yeah.
Abraham. This looks like it's going back to the original Charleston Heston version. Kind of. It does look very similar. You know, some parts. Obviously, the apes look a lot cooler. You know, there's not people in horrible costumes.
Damn dirty ape.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think? Are we gonna see the Statue of Liberty like hanging off in the beach somewhere in this one? You think?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Especially either at the beginning or the end.
Yeah, probably at the end. Brandon Davis, the ship he's on takes off in Rise, so it's currently going through time or whatever. It's simply possible we could see it at the end of this film or the trilogy. That's what I was thinking. Like, because is that the like quote unquote a Marky Mark character? He's gonna come back, and it's gonna be all this. The horse thing I see as apes still seeking to be the dominant species. Yeah,
exactly.
As Wahlberg walked up to up those steps, I screamed in the theater. That ain't
Lincoln.
that was so weird. I did not expect that. Instead of the Statue of Liberty kind of one at the end, it's like he goes and say, "Oh man." But yeah, man. Anything else with this one?
No, I'm just ready for a real trailer. So I mean, hopefully around Christmas we get something.
Yeah, I'll be cool with that. It looks cool. Looks really cool. And I was kind of like thought I was done with it. So everything, but I want to see a real trailer, a full length, 3-minute trailer, and then take it from there.
As soon as I thought I'm out, bring me right back.
Yeah, those damn monkeys, dragging me back.
Damn dirty apes. Yes.
Yeah, definitely need to download that just for when we review this. But cool. But if you're watching on a replay, appreciate you guys coming and checking us out. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be part of the show, like all of those lovely chatters were, make sure you join us every Monday and Thursday. We talk about TV, movie reviews, trailer reactions, and a bunch of other stuff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, lets YouTube know we're doing some good stuff over here. But we just appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Leave a comment, let us know what you think about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. But appreciate you guys. We are going to move on to something else. So if you're in the live chat, stick around. We are going to talk about our next topic. Bring that down.
I need to get some water because my voice is getting.
Yeah, man. Usually I bring out water. Yeah,
I had it. I drank it already. I was like, damn it. Give me like 35 seconds.
There you
go. Wrong way.
Wrong one. Put down the wrong one. What else? We got somebody else in chat. He said, spoiler, the movie is gonna be global warming. Actually, it's like the humans fucked it up, and now the monkeys are like, what? Why is it so hot? The ship in the Rise is the Icarus, the same ship from the original film, and the bomb the mutants were worshipping is beneath the planet of the apes. Was from Woody Harrelson's army. Okay. I gotta go back and watch him. Like I said, I do remember liking the first one a lot. The second one I liked a lot too. The third one I think I've seen once, and it wasn't at the theater. So I gotta watch all three of those again. So basically, all the movies line up. The reboot is just placing the events over the '60s film in the 2000s instead of the 1960s. Okay. So do all the movies? All the movies line up. The reboot just placing the events of the '60s film in the 2000s instead of the 1960s. Yeah. I get that. So I'll be cool with that if they like or are able to fully tie in everything. I like that. Yeah. But once Caesar died, I'm like, okay, like then everyone else is it's gonna, evolve and turn into their whole thing, But it does suck that like Caesar died. But I get like he has to at some point because he's not mentioned in any of the original Planet of the Apes that I can think of.
Not by name.
Yeah. Except the Marky Mark film, I don't think that's canon. Yeah. That wasn't that great anyway. I didn't. All I remember is the part where it's the Abraham Lincoln, it's the Lincoln Memorial, but that's all I remember of that movie. Everything else was kind of forgettable.
All right. You want to talk about Blade?
We can talk about Blade.
The trailer.
We could do another trailer. This one's a short one. It's an animated one. I'm sure we could knock that one out really quick.
Let's do that first.
And then we can talk about Blade because I know Blade will probably go on a rant.
Well, we only got 30 minutes left, so nope, we're not going on a rant.
Yeah, that's the only part anyone remembers. You're not wrong. All right, we're gonna do one more trailer and then we'll talk about Blade for a little bit, and then let's see. I am super hyped about this movie.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli, huh?
Yep, Studio Ghibli. I think they said it's his last official one. So, all right, let's talk about this boy and the heroine. Heroine, right?
Mm-hmm. Heroine.
Heroine. Yeah. All right. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, and we have another trailer for the night. This one is the next Studio Ghibli movie, The Boy and the Heroine. I am super excited about it. I love Studio Ghibli. It is just one of these studios that just makes amazing, gorgeous, beautiful, like freaking masterpiece movies, like so I am definitely super excited about it. I don't know if you heard anything about this one or not.
I've heard about it, but I don't know anything about it, so I'm ready to see the trailer.
Yep.
I'm excited to see what's about.
Cool. Well, let's check it out and then we'll talk about it.
Mahito.
So, you made it.
Mother!
Have a seat.
It's this way, Mahito.
A lot of strange things happen in this place. I just hope he stays safe.
Save me.
Save me, Mahito!
What exactly are you?
Your mother.
She's awaiting your rescue. I'll be your guide.
Is that Mark Hamill?
What is
What's it
this?
sound like?
Yeah.
This world is filled with the dead.
I know it's a lie.
but I have to see. I'm looking for someone.
Let's go.
We must protect this world ourselves.
Go back now.
You and I aren't friends or allies.
In the foe.
Don't
Our
let go.
past
No matter
influence
what.
Pew.
Ready?
You see this world? There's more work to be done.
A gray heron once told me that all gray herons are liars. So is that the truth or a lie? A lie.
Truth.
Mhm.
That would have to be a lie too.
I'll definitely go to Dolby for that one. What do you think?
I just watched all that and still have no idea what it's about.
Yeah,
I don't know if I was
I
the only one.
really-
I was like, what's
No.
going on? I saw there's some great voice actors. I see a lot of people that I want to hear and that understand how to story tell and all that stuff. And it looks great. I have no clue what the hell's happening.
Yeah, I mean, most of the Studio Ghibli movies, whenever there's a trailer out, it's really, really hard to make a trailer for a lot of these movies. Like,
I mean, that was a long trailer to not tell me anything.
yeah. I just know he's going on like some quest for his mother that might be dead. That's kind of all I know. You know, so, but like I said, like every trailer for these are always like crazy because there's so much story, there's so much things going on that
I mean,
it's
the
really hard.
cranes, teaching them how to do stuff. I mean, the frogs
Yeah.
climb over his face. I mean, it was just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure.
If you ever get a chance, watch like a trailer for like Spirited Away, and the same thing is like, what is going on? Hey, Storm Shadow, thank you for subscribing. Are you not a subscriber? I thought you were already a subscriber, man. Appreciate you hitting that sub button, dude. But yeah, but it's you know, like the My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, the trailers don't really do the movie fully justice.
Well,
I think
Spirited
it
Away
shows
is one thing I've seen because that was really good.
Yeah, I mean that's award winning. That's Spirited Away. But again, it's like there's so much going on. It's hard to make a trailer for it. It just kind of points out like, look how gorgeous this looks, you know. Which all the movies are just gorgeous movies, you know. So and this one looks super pretty. But yeah, his movies are really really in depth. And they have a lot of like character arcs and character development and a lot of side characters that and stuff like that. So yeah, I can understand like a lot of people seeing this trailer and like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but it looks cool. It looks pretty. Yeah.
The Boy and Heron. Heron is a stork type of thing.
What? Oh, like I thought it was the bird, right?
Yeah,
Was
it's
that
a
a
stork
heron?
type of thing. A heron crane. It's a crane. It's a crane.
Yeah, which is what that one thing that sounded like Mark Hamill. This thingy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, like look on the list of everything. You know, all the movies. You know, the Hiro Miyazaki. You know, like everything. You know that he's just like, oh, the guy who did Spirited Away, did House Movie Castle, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, like all that cool stuff. You know, obviously, I'm a fan. I got this picture. I got like, I know you really can't see it here, but I got a bunch of other Studio Ghibli stuff.
Hey, we should all come together and demand that Tank put all his stuff out.
Yeah, I will. I will. That's how I like to do. I do have a bunch of like cool stuff, and a lot of like Studio Ghibli stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm in for it. I like it. It looks cool, and that's all I really want. And I know the story will be good. You know,
Since the story has always been that good. Yeah.
You know, the trailer is just meant to say, "Hey, look how pretty it is," and it does the job. Does the job really well, I think.
They draw you in with the trailer and they bring you in with the story.
Yeah, yeah, and it got all those awards that usually most Studio Ghibli movies do. You know, it got the Toronto, New York, London was the official selection opening film. So I don't know. So yeah, his stuff will always win stuff. So yeah, but I'm in. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm probably gonna go see it in Dolby, and yeah, I'm sure me and my girlfriend gonna see it and probably cry at some point.
What else is going to be out there at this time? But
That is very true. December 8th, about a
mhm.
month from now. Aquaman.
Aquaman, maybe.
Aquaman
Yeah.
come at the end of the month, don't it?
I think it's right before. I think it's like 15th, so it's a week earlier, later
Yeah.
than this.
Yeah. So, but definitely, you know, people. There's a lot of people who are Studio Ghibli, you know, fanatics like myself. So I'm sure a lot of those people are gonna go see this. I like it. Are you gonna go see it in the theater, or you probably wait?
No, because anything that's like anything I could take one of my kids to, I'm gonna
Mhm.
go see. And I think Charlie will really enjoy this. So yeah.
Yeah. Most of his stuff is not for like little kids. So I think
Kaylee won't be able to
8-ish.
say, but yeah, but Charlie, because she'll be 9 by then. I think
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yeah, I think you start appreciating some of the story that it starts to tell.
She's reading the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe right now, so I think this
There
is
you
going
go.
to be fine for her.
There you go. But cool. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Where did I miss? Brandon Davis said the new Netflix movie Leo with Adam Sandler looks cute. That looks really good. That is definitely on my list to watch. Like, it looks stupid the first time I saw it, and I saw it again. I'm like, okay, I'm sold.
So like everything that Adam Sandler does,
Pretty much.
looks stupid first time, and then you're like, I'll give it a chance. And then you like, I can't not watch it. I
Yeah.
can't not watch it.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's like, oh, that looks stupid, and sometimes it's awesome, you know, like Big Daddy, and then sometimes it's really stupid, like what was it, Hubie Halloween or whatever the fuck that one was. That was bad. I'm sorry, that was bad. Let's see, Poon's Cat said, so the ending of the 5th movie was different from the timeline for the first movie. Talking about the last,
Talk about that.
last topic. Have you guys seen the Shogun trailer? I have not. That was definitely on my list, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna get views. At least I know something like this is definitely gonna get views. Also, there was another movie with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt.
What's the name of that?
The Fall Guy, I think, or Fall Guy or something like that. But it's Universal. So
that's the point.
Yeah. You know, if I see more people talking about it, maybe we'll do it sometime next week, you know, because we won't get any monetization for it because Universal likes to claim everything. So, but you know, worst case, if you guys want to see it, let us know. We could definitely do a trailer reaction. And I mean, the money, you know, making the 14 cents doesn't really
matter.
If you guys want to see it, I'd rather do it for you guys.
Exactly.
But I haven't seen a lot of people talking about that movie though, so I was kind of like, Said Poon's Cat, yeah, I was off about the decade, basically talking about the other thing. I would only watch this only because of the voice actors.
Well, there's some great ones with Florence Pugh, Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill is so good.
Mark Hamill does a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff. He's done a lot of studio. Robert Pattinson, I think I saw his name on there. I think he's the boy. Karen, what was it, Fukuhara? Robert Pattinson, Florence Pugh, like you said. Yeah. Jim Chan, Christian Bale. Christian Bale's done a few Studio Ghiblis as well. I think he was Howl's Moving Castle. I think he was Howl. So yeah. But definitely check out Studio Ghibli, man. My Neighbor Totoro is 100 made for like kids. Like the story is simple. It's just a big fluffy animal that Bob's Burgers. I know, Brandon, you said you watched Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers makes a reference to My Neighbor Totoro, like the part where he's dreaming of like cooking the turkey, and he has a dream, and they're all like going like that, and like stuff starts growing out of the ground. That's directly from My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah. So especially if you have a kid, like I think My Neighbor Totoro will be super cute. They see the big fuzzy, bunny looking thing. But some of the other ones, Princess Mononoke super dark. House Movie Castle is pretty dark and pretty cool. But Spirited Away is a masterpiece. Masterpiece. It's an amazing movie. The original Calamity. Yeah, man, you guys still talking about Planet of the Apes?
Well, you're not even reading it.
Yeah. Well, you guys are all talking to each other, but he said the original Calamity from the first and second, but with the humans did not exist in the fifth movie, where humans and apes were almost equal. So, yeah, you guys are
way in the weeds with that.
Yeah, way in the weeds. So the current movies can't really mess things up more. Talking about that. I thought it said the boy and the heroine.
Yeah,
that's a different movie.
That's a 1980s flick, and Shaft is there too.
And then I said that the Shogun series looks good. M. Sandler, Leo looks cute. Definitely something for the kids. Brian, you may want to watch it with the kids. Have you seen the trailer for that? For the with the lizard thing with Leo? No?
Nope.
Maybe watch that one. It does look cool. He has this weird old man Adam Sandler voice, kind of. It's him because he's doing one of those Sandler voices he does.
One of his characters.
Yeah, but it looks pretty cute. Kenny Park said Aquaman, Wonka, Godzilla -1, The Color Purple. Those all come out in
December.
December. Yep. Yeah. But also, I don't know if this is gonna be a kid friendly one because majority of his movies aren't really kid friendly. Like you could bring like I don't know, like a 5-year-old. I think a 9-year-old is probably good. Like you said, like you could probably understand probably the things he's trying to get at. Some of the
storytelling and the keys growing up.
Yeah. My problem is Shogun is it
Mariko.
a Sub-Zero Japanese accent. He's and she really shouldn't be slicing up people. Has zero Japanese accent. Oh, I gotta look at. I know the dude who played Scorpion, I believe, is in it. But thanks for subbing from Shadow. The Fall Guy, it's a stylist CGI crap. All right, there you go. Robert Pattinson, I do not like him. Really? I think he's a pretty good actor.
I wasn't sure about him, and then after Tenet and the Batman, I'm thinking he's pretty good.
Yeah. He's done other voice things before. So the Bosberg episode when he was in the Cranberry Pit. Yes, I believe that's the one. Yeah, it's something like that. But he's having a dream, and in the dream, it's legit like he's in the movie My Neighbor Totoro. So, yeah, I know my Bosbergers. Yeah. Starring Marky Mark. Was that hard to beat the 1980s miniseries of Shogun? Okay, I did. Is the movie because the trailer doesn't look like it's this one official trailer. FX name. Oh yeah, I guess it is a show. Never mind. Yeah. Cool. But yeah. You got anything else, man?
Nope. I'm interested in seeing this. I think it looks really good. Tell you, my oldest will probably come and watch it, but I'm interested. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Opening weekend, I'm gonna be there. So, but cool. If you're watching a replay, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the boy and the heroine, or the heroine. But leave a comment. Tell us what you think about it. Are you a big Studio Ghibli fan? Are you not? Are you going to go check it out? Is this going to be your first Studio Ghibli? I'm kind of curious because this is going to be Miyazaki's, I think that's how you pronounce his name. His final one, I think. So it's going to be his last finale. But yeah, leave a comment. Let us know. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button so you can join us live every Monday and Thursday. But appreciate everyone in chat hanging out with us. Stick around because we are going to finish things up with our last topic. Bring that down.
I'm too tired to talk.
You don't talk about it.
I'm too tired.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, you still doing? You're opening the other store now, right?
So we're training, but they haven't let us have food yet. So I have to get there, get up tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hopefully meet the health inspector. So if they don't show up, then I have to push it back another week, and that's going to be awful because they run into Thanksgiving, and I hope not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Damn. That's not fun. Yeah, because then that's for sure not happening. Because if it don't happen Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday's the day before, Thursday they're not, Friday they're not. So maybe the end of November if they don't do it. That sucks, dude.
If it doesn't open, yeah. So I'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, I get up early, drive all the way out there, and just figure it out.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, they said, Ryan, you run a disco club?
I run Culver's. I have partial ownership in almost 10 now. So
yeah.
The 10th one will be on Chicago and Costner. So that's why I have to go make sure everything's ready to go. I got all my managers out there. I had to get them all licensed, and we got some other stuff to do. So that's what I do.
And I know I said, but it's just crazy because I was over there a lot, in high school. I had a friend that lived over there, so and it was kind of my old neighborhood, but it was a little bit more west, than where I grew up at. But for me, it was like a 15-minute bike ride, 20-minute bike ride. So
who the heck is riding the bike over there? It's when you get stabbed.
Ah, man, take Halbert all the way down. That was the best. Oh yeah, I would ride the bike down Chicago Avenue, and then meet my friend at his house. I lived down the block. So, Brian, the man, he is Mr. McDowell. So answer this: why is service doubled in the last 2 years? He's putting you on the spot.
It depends on what you actually are talking about. So now that we had spicy chicken added to the queue, so the crispy and the spicy chicken actually take 5 minutes to work to cook. So if someone orders a crispy or spicy, we have 5 minutes, and then cod already takes 4. So your time, we put more things that take longer to cook have been on the menu. So when you have a pot roast dinner, that's already pretty much made. But everything else we're doing now is made when you order it. So that has definitely made us take more time.
Yeah, that's the one thing I always liked about Culver's was the first time I ever had Culver's was when I moved out to the burbs, and I got a butter burger. I'm like, holy shit, because the burger tasted fresh, and I found out oh yeah, it's not microwave
it's
McDonald's is.
We take a little meat patty and we press it into a burger.
Yeah, I got the nice crisp edges and yeah. It was I only get ice cream now. Burger will take 20 minutes.
Not if you can't mind. It definitely doesn't take 20 minutes. If it does, they'll have me being yelled at them in the background. Hey, yo, let's go.
What you doing?
Get it out.
Yeah, it's not ice cream. It's custard.
It's custard, fresh custard. Oh, fresh frozen custard.
Yeah. We said the kids here in Colorado are on that dope.
So we did our reunion there in Colorado.
Oh, did you?
Right by the airport at the Opry or whatever it was. Grand Opry. It was real nice. Real nice. The whole place smelled like weed. The entire place. And that's me coming from Chicago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, over there, Colorado was the first state, wasn't it?
Yep.
So it's been there for a while. Yeah. Now, even my job, we do a lot of food preserving stuff, and we're doing some stuff with marijuana farms. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting how.
And now you got shipping. Look at you.
Yeah, no, I don't ship that stuff. Not yet.
You're a drug dealer.
I'm a drug dealer. Here's a question: why y'all can do broccoli, but those places like Sharks and JJ's can't have broccoli? It's only fries. My own theories.
They're trying to make you guys fat and unhealthy, and that's why I'm coming to all these other new areas. I'm coming to areas that are traditionally disenfranchised and food deserts.
Yeah,
so, that's what I did in Bronzeville. So we did Pullman.
Yeah, black people eat broccoli too.
Hey, that's Bronzeville, Pullman. I did Ravenswood and Wrigley, but now we're gonna be on the west side too. So yeah, come get some broccoli. I'm all for it.
Yeah, and it's always good. Like, you know, we went one day because we needed a food, and we had passed by one out by me in the west suburbs, and you know, we got my son just a regular burger because I know the meat was fresh. It wasn't like, you know, something, you know, like too unhealthy, and then broccoli. You know, so he had, you know, beef and broccoli for dinner that night, a little bit of the bun. So, yep, there you go. McDonald's and other fast foods was made to be fast. They engineered everything. Yeah, cut out the items that Harley's sold. Yeah, yeah. But,
yes, mine is the one over by 35th by T-Mobile, and but that is one of the busier ones. The one I like going is the Pullman. That's the one I own the most of, the biggest percentage of, and that's 111th Street. That's my baby.
Yeah. Now they're not as fast out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Didn't expect to get a sales pitch of Culver's. Huh?
But you gotta understand. So if it's made to order, then we can't be done immediately. So by the time pull up to the window, it's not. It takes a minute 15 seconds to really make a butter burger because we press each side, 30 seconds to flip it over, minute 15 seconds to make a single patty.
Yeah.
You know, all the fries are supposed to be fresh. Everything, all the cod is hand dipped in flour, and then our own batter and everything, and then dropped in. So everything is like really made by hand. So it takes some time.
Yeah, the fish is awesome. I didn't know you guys had spicy chicken.
Yeah,
I
very good.
like spicy. Like, I like spicy chicken. I might stop by and get some.
It's really good. I was like, oh man. I have to send you some coupons so you don't have to worry about paying for it.
Heck yeah, I'll take that. And
I'll send you the coupons.
Oh, yeah, no, Erica, like, we love the concrete mixers because you guys have crazy mixes that are always sound amazing. You know, like drive by, like try our blah 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 mix. I was like, damn, that was awesome. Yeah. I've been there so many times. I got a finished dinner thing, and they brought it out in this big ass platter.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we went to the Bears game. Me and Tank went to Bronzeville. And we parked over there because I could guarantee we're fine there. This is my parking lot.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to come in, we can just go in. Got something to eat. Went to the bathroom. Got ready for the tailgate. Get everyone ready. Get the mind right.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, because then it's like just a 10-minute drive, maybe.
Yep.
So not bad. But all right, man. Let's get out of here. Now you're talking about working, and you got to go do work in a few hours.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, appreciate everyone hanging out with us. Putin's Cat, thank you, Brandon, as always, man. Super appreciate you. Kenny Sparks, thank you. You know, make sure you go check out Kenny Sparks. Travis, who else was in? Kevin Davis, Leaves was in here. Professor Fan Film, Kyle coming in here. Of course, gotta bring up Derpy, you know, OG Derpy, and then where
Colt Lords.
Colt Lords was in here. Can't find it. There we go. Road to Wisdom. Make sure you go check out Danny at his channel, Road to Wisdom. He has really good inspirational movies, although he's like talking crap to us, but you know, the super chat and the talking crap cancel each other out. So
Danny does these daily like inspirational talks.
Yeah.
So if you ever check out the Road to Wisdom, he literally has these inspirational things that he's going through. He's been trying to figure out, you know, where he's going to go with this kind of new this leaf that he's trying to turn over. So you know, going through his journey and hearing some of the stuff he has to say, it's kind of cool. It's a good way to wake up and think of. So check out the Road to Wisdom.
I think affirmations or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. You know, if you ever feel like down in the morning, you know, he's usually got one or two that you can watch and kind of put things in perspectives and help you out a little bit. So definitely go check out Danny over there. And then also Danny's with the Chaos Central, and Sunday, you know, they talk about Loki and kind of whatever's the big show at the time, and Brian's always there. I try to show up, but Brian's always there. But cool. Appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Thank you guys. Come with a mixer with some kind of chocolate mint chips. Oh, I'm sure they got.
We do that. We do have that. Mint chip mixer. We'll put that POP up the first week of December.
There you go. But cool. Appreciate everyone. Thank you guys. We will see you Monday. We are talking Gen V. We're talking Invincible, and I don't know what, maybe a movie. We'll see.
Some type of nerdy stuff. We'll figure it out.
Exactly. But cool. Appreciate y'all. We will see you guys later. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.